Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. It is bright and early on Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Most of you can tell that by looking at your clock, but just in case. 7 a.m. Saturday morning, Weller Does Delmarva. We are live inside of Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville, and we do not have any room for an audience, so I don't even know why I explained all that. But anyway, good morning. But we got time and energy and room for you watching on My Cozy TV or Facebook Live. So good morning. And we've got an action-packed show. As you can see, here is the agenda for the day. If you can read that, it's pretty full.
One too.
Yes.
See that?
So anyway, we got a lot going on. Collins is even bigger than mine. So
it is.
It is. Yeah, you got
this
more
is
to
on
do.
legal paper.
You've got more to do than I do.
Wow.
So
this
I've
is
only
legal,
got this
though.
much. Yeah, that
this is on legal paper.
Correct. So anyway, good morning. I want to give out the phone number real quick because our new contest is going to start any minute. Well, it's actually a trivia thing. It's called Trailer Trivia.
Boom, there it is.
Boom, there it is. So there's the phone number, just so you know. So be ready. Have it pre-dialed. Like preheating your oven, pre-dial the number because the first one through with the answer is going to be the winner. So anyway, let's talk about Wall Service Center. As you can see, it's right there on the screen.
Right.
Wall Service Center, the phone number's there. Also, the website's there, wallservice.com. So anyway, good morning, Colin.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
And we have 3 minutes to get this done.
All right.
So let's roll.
Let's roll. Wall Service Center.
Well, today I want to talk about just some of the brands that we use. You know,
Yes.
We're not
Okay.
using just junk parts or no-name
really?
brands.
Bobos.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're actually using good quality parts, brand name parts that have a good national warranty from companies that stand behind their product.
How do you get to the point you know what brands you want to sell?
A lot of trial and error, you know,
Okay.
but we know brands that have been in the business for many, many years, and there's a reason you stay in the business for many years.
Right.
It's because you stand
True
behind your product and you
tried
make
and
a
tested,
good
tested
product.
Quality
So,
stuff.
Right. Some of the brands we use are Interstate Batteries.
Yes.
Been around
Great
for a
company.
long time.
Yep.
It's a great company.
Nationwide warranty.
Right, nationwide warranty and a great warranty on Felpro gaskets. They're a big name in the gasket industry. You've known them for a long time. Wagner brakes. Wagners have been in the brake business for a long time. And when I talk about brakes, there's different things that you can, different types of brakes you can get. You know, you can get a lower end brake or you can go up to a higher end brake. We use a good quality brake pad. Most of the time it's ceramic because that's we try to go back to what the original equipment is. They last longer. They have less dust, and they're less noisy.
Yes.
So where's the downfall in that?
Right.
what's the
We'll call
downside?
that value.
Right.
They have the most value.
Exactly. I agree with that. Daco's been around a long time. Hoses and belts. Standard ignition parts. Brand that's been around for a long time. Bando. Now there's GM uses a belt. It's actually an original equipment belt. Bando belts that they had made. They designed them to last 100,000 miles.
So you use them as replacement belts?
Yes.
Wow.
Anytime we can use. Now they're not available for but anytime we can use a Bando belt, we do because they are they're made to last a long time. They're original equipment for Remy. Now you've heard of Remy, right? Delco Remy.
Yep.
Well, now it's just Remy.
Okay.
They've been around a long time and they make great products. You know, alternators, starters, a lot of electrical products like that. So Wall Service Center, we don't just use any old whatever the cheapest is. We go for the best value, and value is always not the cheapest price up front. Value sometimes is...
But value is priceless.
Right. Value
really
is sometimes lasts a lot longer. So
and in your industry, isn't the labor almost as equal to as much as the parts are? So if you use cheap parts, wouldn't you actually spend twice as much labor if they didn't hold up?
Yes, you would.
I mean, there's really no savings to using something cheap.
Right, and not to mention your time.
Or if you're broke down along the road.
Well, that comes back to your time. You know, how valuable is your time? How much time can you spend sitting alongside the side of the road broke
Especially
down?
if it's a work vehicle.
Or bringing it back to have things done. So what we're saying is at Wall Service Center, we use good quality parts. We have 59 years of experience there at Wall Service Center. Been in business, since 1958. So best way to get in touch with us is to give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Numbers right there on the page. Also, 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford.
Okay, check them out. I deal with them. Great company to deal with. You are listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We got a busy morning ahead, and we welcome your phone calls. If you want to just call and say good morning, you can do that. But we've got a little contest coming up here in a few minutes that we're going to share with you. It's a trivia game that we've come up with, and we're going to actually call it Trailer Trivia. But this morning, I have a lot of different guests going to be on. Actually, our Dry Zone representative this morning is going to be brand new to the show, and it's going to be Scott from Dry Zone. He's going to have a good time with us. Okay, so we're going to introduce you to Scott from Dry Zone this morning. Then we're also going to be joined later on by Sean from First Class Heating and Air, and then Dr. T is going to be on, and we've just got a lot of different people. Greg Ryan is going to be with us, so it's going to be an action-packed show. But anyway, Brooks is with me today. He was off last week at an auction. Is that correct?
That's correct.
With the Cedarfield Ruritan Club.
Yep.
It's what I kept telling Brandon it was, and he said, no, it's Cedar Field. Okay? All right. So anyway, they were selling the food.
Yeah.
What kind of food did they have?
We had scrapple and egg and cheese sandwiches, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches, hot dogs, vegetable beef soup, cheeseburgers.
Really?
A little bit of everything there. And,
all right.
And I'm amazed at how many people will eat a cheeseburger that early.
Are they for hire? Like if somebody is listening and has an event and wants somebody to provide a food vendor, can they get a hold of you guys?
Absolutely.
What's the name of it again?
Cedarfield Ruritan Club.
Cedarville Ruritan.
Cedarfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're not connected to the Cedarville Ruritan Club.
Not at all.
All right, Cedarfield Ruritan Club provided the food for last week's auction, off-site auction, and if you want them to come to your event, I guess you can get a hold of Brooks and he'll connect you. Yep. Are we on the radio?
We are.
Good morning to our Delaware 105.9 audience. What did you say?
I was going to give them my phone number. That way they can get a hold.
Oh, give the phone number, please.
It's
337.
No, it's 302-448-0049.
0049. 448-0049 if you're having some type of an event and you would like a nonprofit organization to come and make the food, cook the food, serve the food, and keep the money.
Absolutely.
Is that right? Okay, because they use it as a fundraiser, right?
Yes.
Right, but at least that way you don't have to be bothered with it. Let's say we're having a big event here at Weller's and we want to have food available. We would just let them do it, and we don't have to worry about a thing.
Yeah, and we got a lot of good guys come out and really good cooks. I mean, I'm amazed at the quality of the food coming.
Really?
Out of the
What did you
kitchen.
do?
I'm the treasurer for the club, so I got
Counted the
to
money.
sit there for a while and collect money. But I
Then
tell
you
you what,
stood.
it is the amount of people that were there. It was trying to keep track of everything was fun.
Really?
Yeah, we actually had two people taking money, and so I had two charts with tallies on them because I figured the easiest way to do it would be to tally, when we sold a cheeseburger or a hot dog or whatever.
Wow.
And there was a lot of people coming in, so it was a lot of fun.
Sounds like it. We missed you, okay?
I missed you guys too.
All right. Now, are we going to do a TV commercial?
We sure can.
Want to?
Yeah.
Folks, stay tuned to this commercial. This is one of the best ones that Brooks has ever made. And if you are listening on the radio, you can watch real quick on Facebook Live.
Or they can also...
Where are we at on Facebook? Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva?
Jim Weller.
Jim Weller. G-Y-M-J-I-M. Jim Weller. Are you ready? Here it comes.
Hey everybody, it's Brooks from Weller's. Everybody knows Weller's has trailers. Everybody knows Weller's has parts. But did you know that Weller's has the famous Airzuka? You want to mess around with the cat? You want to mess around with the kids? It's absolutely a lot of fun. You just pull back, aim, and let it go. Big poof of air. You can catch these at Weller's in Bridgeville. You can come on in and take advantage, buy one, buy two, buy three, buy four. We have lots of them in stock ready to go for you. You can check them out online at wellers.com. Give us a call at 337-8228, or better yet, come on in, grab yourself a free cup of coffee, and buy an Airzuka.
All right, everybody, that was the Airzuka. So for those watching on the radio, it's called an Airzuka. A lot of fun. We're having a Valentine's Day promo code for you, okay? The promo code is, I forgot it already. Do you remember it?
Jim said this, I think?
Yeah, Jim said this. So promo code Jim said this will make you eligible to buy one Airzuka for $20 and get another one free, okay, between now and Thanksgiving. So nothing says...
Now and Thanksgiving?
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. All right? Valentine's Day is before Thanksgiving, right?
Yes, by about 10 months or 9 months.
All right, keep me straight. So anyway, what we're saying is, if you want an Airzuka, they're normally $20 a piece. If you use promo code Jim Said This when you come in, you can buy one for $20 and get another one absolutely free. Now, the first thing that's crossing your mind, I know it is, can I buy one, get one free, return the one I paid for, get my money back, and keep the free one? No. You cannot. I wish I could be that generous. What?
Nothing.
All right. So anyway, it's a lot of fun, and this is serious. Cats love it, okay? Cats love it. If the cat's laying somewhere you don't want it to lay and you don't feel like getting up, just shoot a puff of air 20 feet across the room, and the cat won't even know where it came from. But women that have had their hair recently done and paid $30, $40, or whatever it costs to have your hair done, maybe $80, I don't know, do not like being shot with the Airzuka, okay? No. For sure, I've learned that, okay? So do not do that, all right? Airzuka's a lot of fun. You never saw one, come on into Weller's and we'll show you one. Free demonstrations, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and they're no different sizes, tall, short,
it works for
thin,
everybody.
Thick, whatever.
Yep.
Okay, they'll work for everybody.
Universal.
One size fits all. Right. Okay. All right. So anyway, the Airzuka. Buy one, get one free. The promo code is Jim Said This. You've got to say that, or else the guys will charge you $20. All right. What's next? Next is Jerry's Lawn Care.
Absolutely.
Man, it is almost going to be time to cut grass. Is that unbelievable? I mean, just the weather today feels fantastic outside.
Compared to the last couple of
Yeah,
days.
so anyway, if you're looking for somebody to do your landscaping or cut your lawn or install an irrigation system, Jerry's Lawn Care can handle it. Real good guy, Jerry Santoro, but he does many things, okay? And if you're not even sure if he does what you need done, you just give him a call and he'll let you know. Estimates are free. He's been in business over 10 years. He's very honest, very friendly, very knowledgeable, and does impeccable work. So here's what he does. He does lawn grass cutting and seeding and where they come in and fertilize and lime and whatever you want done to your yard. That's one thing. He sells and installs irrigation systems and puts them in. That's another thing. Or services one if you already got one. He also sells firewood, okay? Seasoned firewood delivered, or you could pick it up from him in Greenwood. He also clears lots. So if you have a lot and you're going to build a house, or you've got a lot and you want to just clear it, he clears lots. He cuts down trees, trims up trees, stump grinds, or digs up stump. Any of that you want done, he can do. He also sells and installs E.P. Henry paver products, and he's certified in it. So he does quite a bit of different things. He's an honest, hardworking man. He will treat you fair. His prices are right. I have had numerous people heard about him on this show, dealt with him, and sent me a note and told me how happy they were. So it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, phone number 363-6025, 363-6025, and on the web it's jlc-llc.com, jlc-llc.com. Now, I'm ready to play Trailer Trivia. Are we even anywhere near that time? Because this is our brand new little fun game. What happened?
I say we're getting close, but you can go ahead and go with it.
Okay. All right.
Just keep flowing.
Okay. But we got a lot of guests coming up. I mentioned them.
Yes.
So we have a very action-packed show today. But I'm joined by Brandon Ritter, and we're playing a brand new game, Trailer Trivia. So I forgot how we're even doing it. Somebody's got to remind me. Do I need this list?
I don't think so. Not for this segment.
Okay. So Trailer Trivia. We're going to talk about an item, and then we're going to ask a question. And if you're the first person with the correct answer, the phone number's right on the screen, you're going to win a $10 showroom shopping spree, okay? So anyway, you want me to hold something or do something?
No, I can do it.
All right, here's Brandon getting his props ready. So go ahead and tell us. So pay attention, everybody, because this is our first. You can be the first person to win Trailer Trivia. This is something we just thought of. We're going to have fun with it. Go ahead. What do you got here?
All right. Well, I'm going to kind of combine a couple things here and show off an item that we sell, and then the Trailer Trivia is going to be within
pertaining
that.
to it.
Yes.
So this looks like a coupler.
Yes. This here is what's called a coupler. This particular one is for an A-frame 2-inch ball setup.
The jack can go right through it there.
That's correct.
Already
so you can
pre-drilled,
see the hole
pre-tacked.
there. Yep. And you just put the jack through there. But the item that I want to highlight here is this.
Tongue lock.
This right here is a tongue lock. Now what happens is you take this key.
Put it in there.
Put it in through the little slot here.
Show the camera. That's right.
So you see the key.
I got them. I know what they are.
And then you turn it, and if you can see there on the camera,
That
there's a
little
little
pin pops
piston
right
that
up.
comes up there.
Isn't
And
that
what you
neat?
do is you actually slide it onto the tongue just like this.
Right.
See if you can see that in the camera.
This is not
there.
for family members. This is just for trailers. Every time I say tongue locks, people think, ooh, Aunt Betty could use one of these.
Right.
All right.
So then you just turn the key again, just like that, and that
Right.
piston comes up, take the key out, and now this lock is on the tongue, and it can't come off.
Right.
And what that does is, if you can see there, it blocks off the area where
Correct.
the ball goes in. So when your trailer's sitting in your front yard,
It's
you
a
can't-
deterrent.
Correct.
Nothing- because I have seen, see this hole through here, the hole through the top. I've seen people not have a tongue lock, but put a padlock on there.
Right here.
But all you got to do is come up with a smaller ball
Yep.
and still take the trailer away. So this covers it. And we've got them out here where people have cut on them with torches. We've got them out here where people have whacked on them with hammers and chisels, and you can see the marks. But they ended up not stealing the trailer, in other words. So this is a theft deterrent device.
Correct.
Okay, for your trailer, because there's nothing like waking up in the morning and saying, who borrowed my trailer last night?
Right.
Okay, and then are they really going to bring it back, or is it going for good? So tongue locks, what are they, like $75, $80, something like that?
$75.
$75.
We
Okay.
have a couple different brands and styles
Okay,
of this
that's fine.
particular setup. Now, we've been selling this for years, and so
Okay.
that's where the trailer trivia
So the
is coming
same
into
one, we
play.
just keep selling it over and over. You mean?
No, the same style.
Oh, okay.
And brand.
Okay.
So
'Cause
that's
we
where,
have about 1,000 of them ourselves.
Yeah, we do.
We have crates of them that we use for our trailers. Go ahead.
So the trailer trivia question is,
Okay.
what brand
Oh my gosh!
tongue
How's
lock.
somebody going to know what brand?
they have to come?
Have you said the brand?
I haven't said the brand yet, but it's a great lock. It's a master of its trade.
Really?
Yes.
I'm confused. We haven't even said the name. All right.
A
So anyway,
master
somebody has to
lock.
guess the brand of that tongue lock to win the trailer trivia question.
That is.
All right.
Correct.
337-7300. Take a guess if you want, or if you know the answer. They're a master in their field, evidently, is what Brandon
Yes.
is saying.
So put two and two together.
Do we sell both the tongue lock and the couplers here?
We do.
We sell it all.
We sell it all.
Okay.
We can even-
All right. Well, anyway, if you want to play along, you'll win a $10 shopping spree. Somebody's calling.
Here we
I'm
go.
going to use the yellow mic. I'm going to answer the phone. This is a good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Tim.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you.
Are you calling
Hi,
to play?
Yes, I am.
All right. And what is your guess?
Is it the brand name Master Lock?
Ooh, is it?
It is.
Really?
It is.
Wow. Did you know that? Do you have one of these?
I have that, and I have your trailer, and I'm a happy customer, and I'm looking to get a little larger trailer this coming spring.
Well, good. We will be selling larger trailers this spring. Hey, and are you watching us on TV or listening on the radio, or how are you?
Listening on the radio.
Okay.
Tim.
All right. Now, could we get your name?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
It's David
David.
Farrell. Farrell.
Okay. Are you Will's cousin?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you glad?
I don't even know who Will is.
Oh, Will Ferrell. He's an actor. He's a little silly. Okay.
Don't know who he is. Anyway, Salisbury, Maryland.
Okay. Now, can you stop in before next Friday?
I certainly will try for sure.
Okay. Well, I didn't say it up front, but we're trying to wrap up our gift certificates by next Friday. So if you can make it today or by next Friday, you can literally shop the showroom and have anything $10 or less for free.
And you make my Saturday mornings, the whole crew. I couldn't have a great weekend without listening to you guys.
Wow. Well, thank you. That is
Great
kind.
entertainment.
Well, good. Well, we
Thank you, Tim.
appreciate you calling. Thank you very much. All right. That was very nice. All right. Bye-bye. He enjoys the show. He's a customer. My goodness. What more can I say? Okay.
That was really
So,
good for our first.
That was a
trivia.
quick answer. In other words, is it written on the front of that lock or something? Well, he's listening on the radio.
Yeah, he's listening. It is written on front of the.
Okay, so the TV audience could have actually.
I was trying to subtly do that for the TV audience.
Okay, just checking. So that's how trailer trivia is going to work, everybody. So anyway, do you want to do another one real quick, or do I not have time? You guys keep me so squeezed on this time.
The producer?
What?
It's up
Mr.
to you.
Producer?
It's up to you. I would say go ahead. Let's do another one.
All right, real quick. What do you want to do? Oh, this
one of the
here.
questions.
Here's what I want to know. This is a real easy one, okay? All right. Which trailer's easier to back up? Which trailer's easier to back up and maneuver? A small single axle trailer or a large flatbed car trailer or a large tandem axle trailer? Which trailer is easier to back up? A single axle trailer or a tandem axle trailer? Because the single axle is just a nice little trailer. It's just right there behind the vehicle, very maneuverable. And then your bigger trailer is a bigger trailer. It takes more space and energy and so on. So anybody listening, and you can answer this question correctly, you got one of two choices. Is it the single axle trailer that's easier to back up, or the tandem axle trailer? Tandem means two axle, single means one axle. Which trailer is easier to back up when you're trying to back into a space or something like that, or do donuts in reverse out in the parking lot or whatever? Okay, like in the snow, you take a trailer and you go out in the parking lot and you do donuts backwards with it. Anyway, what I want to know is, and the phone number's on the screen. So, do you think this is a call? Our audience is very responsive this morning. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm turning on the yellow microphone. We have another caller. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
How are you?
You might have to turn your volume down on what you're watching. Maybe. All right.
It's a long trailer.
It's a long trailer. The tandem axle or the single axle?
Either one.
Oh, the longer the trailer.
Longer the trailer, the easier to back. Yeah.
All right, we're going to accept that. The producer over there said so. And you're going to win a $10 shopping spree as long as you can do it by next Friday. Is that okay?
10-4.
All right. What would you buy here? You got anything you have your eye on?
Is that okay?
Is there anything in particular you would buy with that?
Let's buy the gift cards.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. All right. Your name? Is this Harry?
Yes, sir.
All right. We got you. So just get here by next Friday, please.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Are you watching on TV or radio?
TV this morning.
How we looking? We looking all right?
Yes.
All
Looking
right.
good.
All right. See you, Harry. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. All right. Now, bye. Okay.
A little bit of feedback on that one.
Well, that's what it is. I guess when you call, folks, you got to turn down your radio or your TV or you get this feedback. So anyway, there was two winners. All right, we're going to play some more in a little while?
We will in a little bit, yep.
Okay. So anyway, what is the next thing I need to do?
You need to talk about
Rick
nonsense.
Fowler?
Yes.
Hey, I don't know where this is at, but Rick did a great interview with Abby Smith on WRDE about phone scams relating to computer viruses and things like that. So I'm talking about Rick Fowler, our good friend over at No Nonsense Office Machines, and I believe if you look him up on Facebook, it's there. We're going to share it on our Weller Does Delmarva. Okay, all right, so we're going to put it on Weller Does Delmarva so people can see it. But anyway, Facebook page. Weller Does Delmarva Facebook page. You take a look at that. Rick did a great interview in reference to phone scams pertaining to viruses on your computer where they call you up and say you have something. You end up giving them some credit card info over the phone for them to fix it. It's not real. Don't panic. You have any computer-related questions, whether it's a virus or, the virus's cousin, anything like that. If you want to buy something, you need something repaired, there's only one number you need to worry about, and that's No Nonsense Office Machines. Rick Fowler and his team are highly trained, very dedicated to great customer service, and he will take good care of you. So his phone number, this is the number you need to keep, is 856-7381, 856-7381, and he is also offering a discount on the Weller's discount card if you have one. But he sells and installs and services, and he has new and used all type of electronic things like gaming systems and fax machines and computers and tablets and laptops and printers and copiers. And he even buys things. So whether you want to sell something or buy something, he buys some of these things and then, services them and resells them. So anyway, it's no-nonsense office machines, 2 miles east of the Circle. They're in Georgetown, right next to Sports at the Beach Complex. And he'll take good care of you. Been around a long time. I've dealt with him quite a while. But look on Weller Does Delmarva's Facebook page. Is it there now, or we're doing it later today? Okay, well, we're going to get it there so you can see his interview about that. He did a great job. So anyway, 856-7381, no-nonsenseoffice.com. And other than that, he will take good care of you, whether you're buying something from him or selling something to him. All right? He's been a good supporter of the show, so thank you, Rick. All right, what is next? Next. Trailer trivia was good. What do you think, Brooks?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. I really liked that Brandon was able to bring up and show a product and kind of show how it works.
Yeah, because I don't even know if we've ever mentioned tongue locks or couplers.
Not really. I don't think so.
Okay, so anyway,
things that people might not know that we have.
That's right. So anyway, Weller's has a showroom full of stuff. Okay,
absolutely.
Not just the weird stuff we sell, also the normal stuff that we sell. We have a little bit of everything. Okay, we are officially out of socks. No, we're not. No, we're not. We got kids and ladies.
Yeah, we're officially out of men's socks.
Men's socks. Okay. All right. So anyway, for those that don't care what kind of socks you wear, we've got a lot of kids' socks, right?
Absolutely.
All right, and a lot of ladies'
socks. I can't believe.
socks.
I never saw the day of running out of men's socks.
I can't believe it either. 80,000 pairs are going. It was like a blink of an eye. It was just yesterday we were teenagers selling socks. Now we're 58 years old and we're out of them.
Oh.
All right. So anyway, what is the next thing on my agenda? I see Scott from Dry Zone has arrived.
Yes.
All right. He is going to be filling in for Barry Adkins, and I'm sure he's got some unbelievable things to share with us, okay? Video footage of Barry falling down the mountain. He's skiing. Ski bunny, yeah. All right. So anyway, what is the next thing I'm going to miss? Can I talk real quick about George Luff, or am I out of time?
No, you got a couple minutes.
Plenty of time.
Yep.
Luff and Associates, my accounting firm. I don't own them. I deal with them, okay? Anyway, it's an accounting practice. Luff and Associates in Milford and Dover and Rehoboth. I've been dealing with them 25, 30 years. Good people to deal with. So it's the time of year, people doing their tax returns, whether you need a personal return done or a business return, you need some advice on accounting, he can help you out. I've dealt with him a long time, been very, very happy with him. Now, another thing that he does that I like to mention, this is something that he really wants me to emphasize, is so many people that own a business, I can relate to it, you have employees. And then with employees comes payroll. And with payroll comes headaches, okay? Employees are just a joy and a blessing. It's the payroll part of it that's a headache. So what I'm saying is, if you own a business and you need some help with your payroll, whether you got 1 employee or 101 employees, he has a system called Easy Payroll. Now, you do not have to deal with him for your accounting work, for him to help you with your payroll. So if you want some help with the payroll, you're just tired of doing it yourself, you want to go ahead and focus on running your business and let him focus on doing your payroll, he can help you out. Whether you want him to help you with a little bit of it or you want him to do every blessed bit of it, he can help you. So you pick what you want done, and he can help you with that. So it is George Luff. The name of the business is called Luff and Associates, and on the web it's called Luff, and that's Luff, luffcpas.com. One phone number will get you wherever you need to go, and that's 422-9699, 302-422-9699. George Luff and his team will do a great job. His son Tyler's now a CPA, working there with him, and just a good place to deal. I enjoy dealing with them, and they'll take good care of you. So if you need an accounting firm or an accounting organization, Luff and Associates is always looking for new customers, and they'll take good care of you. And if you just need help with your payroll, they can help you with that. 422-9699. Now, for those watching on TV, we're going to hang right there with you. For those listening on the radio, you could switch over to My Cozy TV or Facebook Live, because we're going to continue on with trailer trivia. So stay tuned. I'm going to take a water break. Are you ready to fill in for me, Brooks?
Sure.
Talk about the Weller's discount card.
We have the Weller's discount card on sale right now. It has lots of different businesses on it.
19 of them.
Yes, and there's lots of great discounts. Dry Zone's got a really great discount.
5%.
On any project. So
yeah.
I mean that's huge. That in itself will pay for the card.
Listen, somebody told me they have used it at Fat Daddy's 4 times so far.
And I think that's
That's $5.
$5 off of
So that's the $20 they have saved so far this year at Fat Daddy's.
And the card doesn't even cost $20.
No, it's only $10.
Yeah, so I mean, you use the card twice at Fat Daddy's, and you've already paid for the card, and you can keep using it.
Look at how quick you are with food math.
Oh yeah, yeah. Math and food, it goes together.
I mean, anytime I ask him numbers questions, he gets confused, but food math, he's right on. All right. Can they see it at Wellers.com?
Absolutely, right on the front page.
$10, we got a special.
That's correct.
Buy how many and get how many free?
Buy one, get one free.
I say it like this: buy 5, get 5 free.
Buy 10, get 10 free.
Oh, look at him.
Here you go.
Better now.
I'm going to get really, really technical here. Buy 100, get 100 free.
So you get 200 cards for the price of 100.
That's correct.
So you could give them to your customers,
Yep.
your employees, your enemies.
Sure.
What a great way to bless your enemies.
Absolutely.
Give them a discount card.
They might not be your enemy anymore.
They might not. They may invite you out. All right. 337-8228 if there's a question about that. But go to Wellers.com and look at them. They're right there on the front page.
We are.
Now let's switch gears. Tell me when you're ready.
Back to you, Jim.
Oh, thank you very much, Brooks. All right. Colin Walls is here.
We talking about transmissions? Switching gears?
That's what I was thinking. Transmissions. Okay? Automatic or clutch.
Automatic or clutch, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you, honestly, now, people that have a stick shift, I had somebody try to sell me a nice little Mustang the other day. I didn't realize new cars came with stick shifts, but they absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Still get 'em.
they do. So I remember this thing called the throw-out bearing.
Yes.
Okay?
So you open the package, it comes in, that's the first thing you throw out.
Now, I remember I used to have this car, and the way I was taught to shift it is you hold the pedal to the floor and just pop the clutch.
Yeah.
Okay?
Bad idea.
Keep it to the floor as fast as you're shifting.
Unless you like bringing your car to the shop.
Well, we were working on that thing regularly, like once a
you
week.
should be. The throw-out bearing, what that is, it's also called a clutch release bearing. It actually pushes against the pressure plate, which is what releases the clutch, called a
From the
clutch
motor.
release bearing or release bearing, right. Yeah, so it
But you
disengages it from the engine.
You really do get that deep and work on that kind of stuff?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we pull the transmission out. We can put called a clutch kit. You used to get just, you could get just a clutch disc or just a pressure plate or just a throw-out bearing or release bearing, but actually it all comes as a kit now.
Okay.
So you get the whole thing, and that's how it should be replaced. It all should be replaced as
I was
one thing.
kidding. I didn't know if you worked on something that involved.
Sure, yeah.
And you'll actually take a transmission out if somebody's got a transmission problem and put another one in?
We sure can.
Okay.
Yep, and we can
And
do
the
the same
motor.
thing with an engine.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, what do you want to talk about?
Well, that's good. We can talk about that. Also, let's talk about some of the products we use, the good
Okay.
brand name products we use.
We're going to prep for radio.
Man.
All right.
Put my hat on backwards.
All right. We're prepping for radio,
Yay.
everybody. We're going on radio now. All right. Tell me when we're on the radio. All right, folks. We're back with you. We're talking to Colin Walls, Walls Service Center. We were talking about throw-out bearings. Now we're going to talk about just quality parts and quality service.
Right, and we'll make it quick. We'll just run through some of the quality brands
Okay.
that we use. Interstate batteries, Felpro gaskets, Wagner brakes. Wagner's been in the business for many years, as all these have. Daco belts and hoses. Standard ignition parts. Standard's a name that's been around for a long time. Bando belts. We've talked about this a little bit earlier, and so what we found is General Motors, actually one of their original equipment belts is called a Bando belt. That belt was designed to last 100,000 miles. Unbelievable that
I
you
would
can
agree.
get 100,000 miles out of it. So Remy alternators and starters, so electrical products. These are all names that have been
Tried
around in
and
the
true.
industry exactly for many, many years, and they're good quality parts. And that's what we do at Wall Service Center. We use good quality parts and great workmanship. It's hard to say, but it's
Right.
easy to do. Just do it right.
Right. But
So-
here's what I find. You see more and more big box stores selling automotive parts.
Sure.
So their motive is to find the cheapest thing made anywhere.
Right,
In other
yeah.
words, that's their goal. So Colin is saying, look, we've been in business now 59 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of learned what's worth putting on, what's not worth putting on.
Right.
Because,
And-
labor is just as big of an expense as the part is, and who wants to pay twice to have the right part put on? So
Yeah.
just do it the first time.
That's right. And we always found the right part always costs more. So, Wall
Okay.
Service Center, 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford. Give us a call, 422-8110. You can also go to wallservicecenter.com on the web. All our information's right there.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. And I'm going to be asking Scott from Dry Zone to come over here. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you guys play one more TV commercial. Is that okay? If we're semi-ready. But let me do Eagle's Nest real quick. But, Scott, you can have a seat if you want. This will be Scott's first time on the show, folks. We're not going to show him just yet, okay? But he's done a lot of show prep, and he's sporting a brand new hairdo.
That's right.
And for you folks that have never seen Scott from Dry Zone, we're going to have him on in just a couple minutes because Barry has been forced to take a skiing trip, and he's doing it. All right. Now, here is another one of our commercials. This is something we're having fun with. We're making commercials here, so we're having fun with it. Are you guys ready? Roll the commercial.
Hey, it's Jason at Weller's. I also want to talk about tow dollies. As you can see, we've got plenty of them. We've got 77-inch, 80-inch. We've got them with surge brakes, electric brakes, no brakes, whatever you want, we've got it. We also sell accessories. We have the extra wheel bonnets. We have, again, the spare tires and wheels. We have the winches. We sell parts as well. We've got defenders. We can get the pans, the paint, whatever you need. So come in and check us out at Weller's. Check us out online at wellers.com or call us at 337-8228.
That was Jason Troyer, everybody. For those that don't know him, that is one of his mother's favorite sons, okay? Jason. So, anyway, if you need a tow dolly, we got tow dollies. This is the time of year a lot of people, I think they're called snowbirds, they go south, and they take their motor home and pull a tow dolly behind it with their car on it. So, we got them. 77-inch wide, 80-inch wide. We got them with surge brakes, electric brakes. We got used ones, new ones, a little bit of everything. All right, my next guest has never been on this show. Well, no, he hasn't been on this show. I don't think. It was a Wednesday night he was on with Live with Walls and Weller, but this is his first time, okay, of being on Weller Does Delmarva. Scott, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's great.
Is this early or not early for you on a Saturday?
It is early for me on a Saturday.
Early for you on a Saturday. Normally don't get up till, what, 8 o'clock, 8:15?
8 o'clock.
Okay.
I got a little one at home that wakes me up, make sure it's
there
time
you
to
go.
watch cartoons.
That's right. Doesn't want you to miss anything.
That's right.
Well, that's good. How many kids do you have?
3.
3.
Yes.
All right. What kind of ages?
15, 12, and 20 months.
Wow. All right. Well, good. You're an overproducer, it sounds like.
Yes.
Very good. All right. And your role at Dry Zone. So you're at Dry Zone, Route 16 in Ellendale. That's their worldwide headquarters. And are you a sales associate? Is that what I would say?
I am actually the sales manager, to put it in better terms, but they like to call me a design specialist advisor. So in other words, I advise the design specialists.
All right, so that you have a team that goes out, meets with the customer, the client, and assesses their needs.
Correct.
And then comes on back and says, hey, how can we do that most efficiently for the customer as well as for Dry Zone, and do something that everybody's going to be proud that they did it and own it?
Correct. Actually, the way it works is the designers actually go out and design it in front of the homeowners.
Okay.
And before they leave, they present the solution to the homeowner's problem.
Okay.
I'm there as backup as well as Bill. And basically, it's presented and the people make their decisions right then and there. So.
Okay. Well, good. That's kind of nice. And then if they would need financing or something, financing's available.
Correct.
And,
yep.
So on. So as far as Dry Zone, before you went to work at Dry Zone, were you not amazed when you got there at all the things they offer?
Yes. Before I took the job there, I started doing some research, which I've only been there for a little over 3 months.
Okay.
I was a sales manager for another place. And I took the job just knowing what they do, which most people know what they do, which is crawl space and basement solutions. And when I got there, I was wowed by, how much they do with the foundation supports, concrete repair, concrete lifting, new construction, current construction, and just the way they can help the homeowner so many different ways and so many different products.
Right. It's not as simple as it sounds, just fix your crawl space. I mean, it's rather involved.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, even just fixing the crawl space, there's so much involved, or so many different aspects to it.
Seems like no two are the same. We're same problems, basically, but the solutions. And that's where I like about Dry Zone. I've dealt with them on a couple different projects, but their attention to knowing the answers, figuring it out. It's not like a lot of guesswork. It's engineered. All the products they sell, come with warranties. It's not like they're going down to a big box store just buying a pickup load of stuff and saying, well, I hope this works when I get done. It's all a science, in other words, and they're they're connected with a place where they get all the training basement systems.
Yeah, we have a worldwide network of engineers that we can go to if we ever stumble across something we've never seen before, which makes it incredibly Handy, yeah. I mean,
handy to be able to.
For lack of words, yes. That's the amazing part with the Worldwide Network. I had the experience, and when I talked to you last Wednesday, I was in Connecticut doing some extensive training. We all have to go through that. We all have a ton of knowledge. My brain was exploding the first 2 weeks I was there. So much stuff to know and learn. But the backing and the support from the Worldwide Network for all the products is just incredible.
Right, because there's a whole network in this group that do this every day all over the United States, and that way, if you run into a scenario and you say, well, this is what I'm going to do, it's already been done before, basically.
Correct.
There's no circumstance they have to come up with.
And then again, if they have a scenario, we have a scenario that we've never seen before, and we're scratching our heads and we're like, oh, we got to really help this homeowner out. If we had never seen this, we'll make a phone call and they fly people in to help us. I mean, that's how incredible it is.
It is. And then everything comes with like a 20-year warranty and 25-year warranty.
25-year warranty, lifetime warranty, yeah.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. So, Dry Zone, good company. I'm saying it because I have dealt with them. My daughter has dealt with them, and they do everything from a crawl space encapsulation, which is one thing. It's where they come in and, if you've got moisture under there, and believe it or not, everybody's got moisture under their crawl space. I mean, they might not think they do, but it's there, and it just maybe not hasn't surfaced to a level that it's caught your eye. But their inspections are free. So in other words, and that's kind of nice. I've had people, friends of mine, since I've been promoting them and so on, say, yeah, I called them up, got this really neat packet in the mail. That's very well prepared. A lot of information there.
It is. It's a science book for whatever their problem may be. If they call in about a crawl space or a basement, whatever it may be for the homeowner, we send out a packet that goes over, and it's just not a couple pieces of paper. It's a book, essentially, and explains how we take care of the problem, what may be causing their problem, so they're prepared when we come and see them.
Or they have more questions. It caused me to have more questions.
It actually causes a lot of people to have more questions, which is good. That's what we're there for. We're there to answer all their questions, but their mind's at ease. The home is the most or the biggest investment that homeowner or that person makes in their lifetime. So
it also helped me. Like my daughter got the first packet at her house, and it made her feel much more comfortable when they came, because a lot of times you have somebody come into your house to talk to you about something you've never done before in your life, and you're uncomfortable. And you could be intimidated because they know it all and you don't know anything. So you're sitting there and like, gee, I'm totally at their mercy. Well, when my daughter got the packet, she really read through it, her and her husband, and it made them more at ease and more comfortable when the person came out to talk to them, because they didn't, I don't know if you've ever experienced it. When I'll say this, if I were to go to a computer store to buy a computer, I would feel very uncomfortable because I know nothing about it. So I'm more on guard. I don't even give the person a chance to really, open up to me, because I'm so guarded, because I don't know if it's a male thing or not, but I'm on my guard. So when my daughter and son-in-law got this packet, they read through it. They had questions. They talked to me a little bit. And then when Dry Zone came out, it was like they were both, they were talking about their biggest investment, which is their house, but they were talking to each other. Nobody was talking at each other.
Correct.
And it was a totally different experience by receiving that packet. So can I say this? I mean, I believe if a person owns a home, it's worth getting the packet.
Definitely.
And it's worth getting a look-see. Just give us a call and say, hey, come on out. I don't know if I got any problems or not. And just take a look at my place. Crawl around my crawl space, or look at my basement, or, look at the foundation, and I've talked to Barry before, and he's went in people's basements, and they're like, oh, I forgot my floor was sagging over here in the corner. Because they live there.
There's a lot going on in the basement, or a lot going on underneath crawl space. I mean, when we go out to see a homeowner, most of the times, most of the people have never been under their crawl space, but maybe once or twice or even ever. Yeah, they're like, oh, no, I'm not going down there.
You can go down there. I'm not going under there.
Or, when we go out on an inspection, a lot of times we hear that, hey, I've had 3 or 4 other companies like yourself or competitors come out, and you're the only guys that crawled under the crawl space and took pictures and took measurements and did all these things. And but that's what we do. We're there to give the best solution for the homeowner.
And I have found that nobody's pushy.
No,
they're informative.
We're informative. That's what we're there. We're there to help them make the best decision.
Right. So I'm saying, if you give them a call, you're going to enjoy the conversation. You're the people. I don't know what is the call center when you call. Very accommodating. Mm-hmm. They didn't say, because I've dealt with them more than once. They didn't say, okay, this is the only date we've got. You've got to take off work. You've got to rearrange your life. Very accommodating for when they'll come out. When they came, They showed me all these pictures, sat down, and explained everything in detail, and gave me solutions.
Yeah, I mean, we're real busy right now, but we have 6 specialists, design specialists, so and we're getting appointments in as soon as we can. Those guys run 2-3 appointments a day, including Saturdays.
Okay.
And one thing we didn't talk about, if someone wants to call, actually they can go online. If they're interested in a free crawl space, we're actually giving one away.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Barry talked about it. We're still taking entries for it. Actually, I'm kind of sad by how many we got. We only think we have a handful of them.
Oh, so we need more.
We need more. I mean, I was
All right.
expecting this thing. I mean, it's worth thousands of dollars.
Oh.
And I really want to see more entries. And the easiest way to do it is to take a picture of your crawl space. You can just stick your head in, take a picture. You don't have to crawl all the way in.
Right.
And then email it to Barry at marketing@dryzone.com. And also needs your name, address, phone number, and how to get a hold of you, and your email address and that photo. And
Just a little line that says
just a
it's
little
okay
line.
with me to use this.
It's okay
these
to
pictures.
use these pictures, yes,
Yeah.
because we're going to use them.
But it's not based on how good of pictures they take.
No.
It's going to be a drawing.
It's actually a
just-
drawing. It's not
Right.
who has the worst or who has the best crawl space. It's
Right.
it's about who's going to win. It's just going to be a random drawing, and the random
No matter
drawing.
if you have a big house, a little, you do have to be the homeowner.
Yep.
Can't be a rental property. And it cannot be commercial.
Correct.
Yep. So anyway, and that was, just send it to marketing.
Marketing@dryzone.com.
Marketing@dryzone.com. So everybody's able to win. We don't know exactly when we're going to do the drawing because we're trying to give everybody an opportunity to get in there, but don't drag your feet.
figuring end of March is when we're going to try
End
to
of March.
we're gonna
Okay,
end it,
so
yes.
don't drag your feet. So all you do is snap a picture of your crawl space and then send it to marketing@dryzone. Put a little note. The note needs to say something like, "You have my permission," or "It's fine with me if you use this
my
picture for
yep.
marketing."
Yep.
Okay, and nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to bother you.
No,
nobody's
it's
going to
absolutely
come knock
free,
on
no
your door.
obligations.
Right.
If you're the winner, the only thing we ask is we can take some pictures and promote you. To help promote ourselves.
But this is the full thing. Do you know all the 4-step thing? I don't got it memorized totally. I know you get a sump pump.
Yep.
Going to get a dehumidifier.
We're going to dry the basement or the crawl space out. We're going to use perimeter drainage.
Yep.
With a sump pump.
That's them round pipes with a sock on it.
You got it.
Okay.
And then we're going to discharge it out of your crawl space.
Okay.
And then we're going to
Vapor barrier.
put your vapor barrier down, which also has a drainage mat on it. No other company does that, by the way.
I agree with that.
We're going to insulate. We're going to insulate the walls. We're going to
yeah.
insulate the rim joists.
And we're not talking about this sprayed on stuff. We're talking about
No.
mechanically fastened.
Fastened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the spray on stuff eventually will just fall off.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. There are some applications for it, but in this case, we don't do that. We apply it right to the walls, or
Okay.
applications, put the boards on the walls. And then the last step is dehumidification and concealing the crawl space.
Yep. So it's a 4-step thing. You get all of that for free. So whether you have a small house or a big house, all you got to do is stick your arm under there and take a picture of your crawl space. Send it to marketing@dryzone, and you're entered.
That's it.
Put a little note there saying we can use it because we're going to be posting pictures from time to time. And we're not giving out anybody's names. Nobody's going to call you unless you win.
Right.
And then if you win, it's just going to be a random drawing. It's not going to be based on, which is the biggest house or the smallest house or the ugliest crawl space. It's just a random drawing.
Random drawing.
Well,
I said,
I'm
if you win, the
amazed.
worst case scenario is you might get hit with some confetti. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, might
But,
have a party there. Maybe
right.
we'll do the show there.
All right. Maybe
No,
we'll
we're
have
not.
Bill do something, some live remote from there or something.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll have skydivers and everything else. Yeah, I didn't want that. I didn't want my neighbors to know this.
Right.
But, a crawl space or a basement, moisture, leakage, your floor sagging, your foundation's not secure, they can do it all. So, it's simple as this. You dial 684-5034, 302. Did I give out the right number? 684.
That's right. Yep, that's it.
34.
Yeah,
Every time I
me
say it-
thinking, too.
Every time I say it, I think, is that the right number?
I know, it's easy to-
684-5034.
Yep.
And you give a call, and the car center will send you out the packet, set up an appointment. And I can tell you, if you're sitting there listening and saying, I've been thinking about it, I'm just not sure, I'm nervous, I don't know, you don't know anything. But when you get the packet, you will be more knowledgeable, as long as you look at it, okay? But anyway, and it's fun to look through, a lot of pictures and stuff like that, testimonials and so on. But then, when they come out, very friendly, very knowledgeable, no high pressure, and everybody that Dryzone has work on your property is their employees. They don't run out and get the cheapest
We don't have any
stuff they can.
subcontractors,
Right,
right.
except for the guy that does the electrical. So,
And we're working on that right now.
okay. All right. So anyway, they don't have it all. But anyway, dryzone.com on the web. Is there anything else you want to tell us?
I think that's about it. I mean, like I said, we're really busy. Don't be afraid to call us. If you're inquiring about what exactly we do, go to our website. There's testimonials, there's study cases, there's all kinds of, from commercial all the way down to residential.
Yeah. And you travel.
We travel.
All
of Delmarva.
All of Delmarva.
The whole peninsula
A little bit
is
of Virginia,
our
a
area.
little bit of Maryland, all of Delaware. And 684-5034, dryzone.com. You can even stop in. It's on Route 16 in Ellendale, the Big Red Barn.
Big Red Barn.
Stop in and say howdy. So, all right, Scott, what are your plans for the day?
Go home and try to play with the kids. I think I'm actually going to the driving range later.
Oh, really?
Hopefully the weather gets a little warmer. Yeah.
Your kids can drive?
No, not that kind of driving range. Well, the one who wants to drive. He pesters to drive right now, but
right.
he's actually the one. He's a golfer, so we're taking him to the driver. Yeah, I got to get him ready for the golf season.
Where is the driving range?
We use the one at Baywood.
Okay. And just whack the balls out there.
And he whacks the balls out there. Well, I hit a few too. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you a golfer?
I try.
You try.
I try.
You're the entertainment.
I'm a little better than entertainment.
Okay.
But
I was the entertainment.
If I play a little bit more, I actually would probably be pretty good, but don't have a lot of time for it.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway. All right. Other than that, and you at the barn, if somebody wants to stop by and say hi?
I'm at the barn.
Okay. Stop by and
Monday
meet
through
Scott.
Friday,
So
yeah.
anyway. All right. Have you missed Barry?
No.
Okay. Not at all. Do you think he's having a good time?
Now we miss Barry. Actually, we couldn't miss Barry because Barry was on Facebook every 5 minutes.
Yes,
every time
he was.
every
Right
time
in
he
your
took
face.
a run down the slope, he was filming it.
Yeah, he had a little camera on his helmet.
And his
Yeah.
buddies were filming him. And so no,
Yeah.
we didn't miss Barry because we saw him every 5 minutes. If you were on
Right.
Facebook, it was Barry everywhere.
Yeah, it was the Barry Show.
He even promoted us the other night when we did another show. So it was just like, all right, Barry's promoting us from the top of the mountain.
Oh, did you go down to Matt Monk's show?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going again this week?
I don't know.
Somebody else.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
I'm in the bullpen. So
Okay. Whatever they need, you're there.
that's it. Barry said, "Hey, Scott, I did some radio shows this week." I said, "Okay."
All right.
I'll put on my best radio face and go at it.
There you go. All right. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Hey, anytime.
Thanks for coming by. All right, everybody. Dryzone.com, 684-5034. Give them a call. I'm telling you, I've personally dealt with them. I am telling you, they're honest people. They're fair. They'll do a good job. No high pressure. And financing is available if you need it. Okay? I want to do a quick plug for my church, Eagles Nest Church, located in Milton, Delaware. I'm going to give you the phone number for starters if you ever need to call. It's 684-3149, 684-3149 for Eagles Nest Church. eaglesnest.ch on the web. In other words, if you want to look them up there, a lot of the services are right there. You know, you can watch them and hear them right there on the website. But I've been going there for years, and I really like it. I find it to be a family-friendly environment. My kids go there, my grandkids go there, and they really like it. So anyway, if you're looking for a church, you've been thinking about going to church, you want to get plugged in somewhere, you got a bunch of kids, and you want somewhere that's got a nice, safe, secure environment for your kids, but also has things for kids of all ages. I mean, we've got a nursery right on up to college age. In other words, we've got things going on. We've got Kids Cove, and then we've got 220, and then we have church going on in the sanctuary. Pastor Bob Weed is the lead pastor, and every week we got something new going on. And actually, he's starting a new series talking about labels. Everybody seems to have a label anymore. So if you're looking for a family-friendly church, everybody is welcome. Come on out and check out Eagles Nest in Milton. Now, they have services on Saturday evening at 6:30, and then they have them on Sunday morning at 9:30, and all are welcome. So, again, check them out on the web. It's www.eaglesnest.ch. If you would just take a moment and go like their Facebook page, it's Eagles Nest CH on Facebook and Eagles Nest CH on Twitter. So anyway, they're everywhere. So, and then you can go on to their website and see the different things they've got going on. They've got a ladies' bunco night. Oh, what is that? Have I played that game? I'm not sure.
I've never heard of it.
Hold on. Bunco. I'm not positive. But anyway, it's a ladies' night. They've always got something going on. So you could check it out. They've got an Eagles Nest softball team getting put together. So anyway, it's eaglesnest.ch on the web. Check them out. If you have any questions, you can call 684-3149. And services are Saturday night at 6:30 and Sunday morning at 9:30. I see Brandon Ritter making his way over here. We're going to do trailer trivia again?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. What's
Good
next?
morning.
What is this thing?
Oh, this is what's called the Rapid Jack. And I wanted
Go ahead.
to
Who filled all the
highlight.
holes?
Well, it wasn't me.
It's aerodynamic. Okay, because it's got to do with the trailer.
That's correct.
Wind's got to flow through it.
So
okay.
you can see it there on the TV. It's kind of like a
wedge.
/ banana shape.
Oh, I see. It's got gription on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
this might be for like when you're stuck or something.
right.
Okay.
So the trivia is going to be how many tools is this?
Okay.
It is. I mean,
Is it a hammer?
no. Well,
Okay.
I guess you could use it as a hammer, but
Is it a saw?
no. It's not
it a
saw.
wrench?
It's not a wrench.
All right.
But anyways, this has several uses,
right.
and
It's not a hammer, saw, or wrench.
I'm going to show them off, and the objective is for you to decide how many I actually show off.
Okay. You don't have to look at me. You just look at the camera.
Okay, I'm going to look at the
Every
camera.
time you turn your head,
All right.
Colin stares at me.
So here we go. So here's
All right, and here's the cameras. You're looking at. I'm
Well,
looking
one
at
of the
that one.
four.
You're looking at that one. Four.
Okay.
Where's the fourth one? We're out of time. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Brandon.
Okay, bye.
Anything else? All right.
All right. So anyway, so you got this here. You actually back. It's great for a tandem axle trailer. You back up one of the wheels up onto this, and what it does is it rocks, and
So
it
you don't need a
causes-
jack.
That's correct.
So like if you had a flat tire.
Right. You can help. That's why it's called a rapid jack.
That is cool.
So it lifts up the opposing tire, and then
Right.
you can change the tire without having to take out.
And
a big
that's
old
why
bit.
it won't work on a single axle trailer.
That's correct.
So tandem axle, folks, means two axles, okay?
Yes.
So one tire in front of another. The tire that's not flat backs right up on this.
Correct.
What's the question for the trivia?
Well, how many uses can you get out of that? So we just showed one.
Okay. You're going to be out of time here.
And then you've got you set it this way, and you can use it actually like a block, and it's actually got a little groove in here for the trailers that have the little wheels on the jacks as well. You can set that in there, and it doesn't
my
rock back and
goodness.
forth. And then you flip it over one more time, and it acts as a wheel chock. So, quick trivia question: How many different ways can you use this rapid jack?
I've lost track already. Numbers on the screen. First person to call with the correct answer wins. What do you win? A $10 shopping spree between now and next Friday at Weller's in Bridgeville.
Yeah.
Call right now if you can tell us the correct answer. The question was,
How many uses can you get out of the rapid
did you
jack?
just name them all?
I just named them all.
I forgot how many it was. He was talking so much. How many uses does this rapid jack have? How many uses is there for this? 337-7300. If you can be the first person to answer this question, you're going to win. If you don't call right now, this question's off the table because we got to stop here in just a minute. So anyway, 337-7300. Can anybody take a guess how many uses is there for the rapid jack? Brandon just went over it. Okay? One of them is you can use it as a wheel chock. Another one, you can use it to put underneath your jack to jack your trailer up. Are you ready? We're going to take this call.
Making it easy for you.
Well, hold on. They might not know the answer. All right. Caller, are you there?
I'm here, Jim. It's Greg.
Hey, Greg. How you doing?
Okay.
Are you...
How about three uses?
how many is it?
It is 3.
It is 3?
Yes.
There you go. I lost track.
Yay!
All right. Well, Greg, we put you down. As long as you're here before next Friday, we'll go ahead and let you have a $10 shopping spree in the showroom.
Sounds good. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye. That's how easy it is, folks. We're going to do another one in a little bit.
We are.
Okay, so I want to let you know. So it is the first caller with the correct answer, so the other calls don't get answered. So,
They
I'm
are
sorry.
available here at $42.97.
Oh, we even sell them.
We sell them. Yes.
Gee, who'd have thunk it? All right, so anyway, so you're going to talk about stuff we sell every now and then.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. All right,
Yes.
what's the next thing? Who's our next guest? Or are we going to have a whole bunch of trailer trivia?
You're going to run out of time for an ad, so at this point,
man.
I think we could just talk. Actually,
What do you
we're
want to
running out
talk
of time
about?
now.
All right, we're going to take a break from the radio. We're coming right back in just a couple minutes. But in the meanwhile, I want to talk to the TV audience. I want to tell you about this Weller's discount card, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Wellers.com, and I want you to look at this card, okay? It's right there on the front page. I want you to see it. There are 19 different discounts on that card, and we truly have a lot of people buy these every year, and they just use them time and time and time time again. All right? So you would save money at like Applebee's. I was just there the other day, and I saved 10%. It was like a $30-some bill. I had somebody else with me, so we saved $3 right there. So it's in a lot of different restaurants. You got no-nonsense office machines on there, dry zones on there too, and supercuts, so it's not just food. Go to Wellers.com. It's right on the front page. Take a look at it. They're $10 each. And between now and when? Okay, between now and Tuesday, I think it is. Between, my gosh. Anyway,
between deer and headlights.
Between now and Valentine's Day,
close the
you can absolutely buy one for $10 and get another one free. Okay, it's a buy one get one free special, and you can buy all you want. We do have people buy 10 or 20 of them because they give them out to their employees and their customers and stuff like that. Go to Wellers.com, look at the card. If you want one, come on into Wellers between now and Tuesday. You can buy one for $10 and get one for free. All right, are you ready, Brooks?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to talk to Colin Walls now and talk about Walls Service Center. What's up with Walls?
What's up with
Walls?
What up with Walls?
What up, Colin?
We've talked about some of the benefits of dealing with Walls Service Center, and we talked about the roadside assistance last week, and we talked about the inspection that we do on your vehicle with this sheet here. We talked about some of the great warranties and the road hazard guarantee on the glass. This week we're talking about some of the good parts, the quality parts that we use and brands that people know, brands that have been around for a long time,
right,
and just the benefits of why we do that. So we named some of the brands earlier: Interstate Batteries, Felpro, Wagner, Dayco Standard, Bando, Remy. And now let's talk about why do we use those parts?
It's to the customer's benefit.
Exactly, and that's
right,
that's why
Value.
we do it. Dad, that's good. That's
right,
a good word
in
to
other
use.
words, because I always say this: I got no problem with somebody who's cheaper than me because they already know what they're worth.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
So it's kind of the difference between price and cost. Price is what it is, the price of it immediately right now. How much do I have to put out? Cost is kind of over the length or the life of the product.
Right.
That's what it costs you. If you have to replace it several times, well, your cost is going to be higher than
Because
if you just did it one
every
time.
single time.
You have labor every time, not to mention your time, your inconvenience. You've got to bring the vehicle back. You've got to do this. You've got, how is it inconveniencing your work? Do you have to take a day off of work? How much money have you lost with that?
Or just running there and leaving the vehicle or waiting for it, either one.
Right. So doing it right the first time with good quality parts is key to cost. And so what we do is we try to get you your best value at Wall Service Center using good quality parts, good quality workmanship, and products that people are going to stand behind the warranty on it if there is a problem. So
comforting.
It is. Yeah, it is very comforting.
It is because you're going forward and making sure your customers are getting the right part at the right price.
Right, and it's not always the lowest price when you make that initial purchase, but if it's a product that is inferior or just doesn't have the quality of a good part, and you got to come back, it makes it not worth it.
Right,
It's not good for us, and it's not good for the customer.
Right. You haven't saved a dime.
Exactly. So,
all right.
Wall Service Center, you can get up with us at 422-8110. Also, wallservicecenter.com on the web for all your vehicle repairs, service, and maintenance. Also, you can just stop in. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street. That's in downtown Milford, right across from Abbott's Grill, next to Bicentennial Park. And I always say, stop in, let us work on your car, and check out downtown Milford. Lots of great amenities down there. That's another benefit of dealing with Wall Service Center. All the great amenities around us in downtown Milford. The Riverwalk, all the great restaurants, arenas. Oh, you know what we have coming soon? Touch of Italy.
Yep.
That is going to be an amazing addition to downtown Milford. So, Touch of Italy, all the other little shops downtown. We've got little boutique shops. We've got a coffee shop, and just lots of nice places to walk around. In the summertime, we've got the Riverwalk farmers market.
Yeah, but it's just a great little place if you just want to take a walk and get some fresh air.
Right, and just stop in and say, hey, thanks for telling me about downtown Milford, and we heard you on the radio, saw you on TV.
Tell us where you heard us or saw us.
That's right.
Just so we know. Okay?
Right.
All right, Wall Service Center, 422-8110. I highly recommend them, and I want to tell you they do a good job, and their prices are right on, and they always use good quality parts. All right, Brooks. Do we want to do trailer trivia? I want to wait till we're back on radio before I tell everybody about Kevin Short's breaking news. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay? All right. So.
We could play a commercial. We could play trailer trivia.
Oh, can we play a commercial? Oh, I love these commercials we're doing. Here we go, folks. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Matt Danny with Quality Home Solutions. I use my BY dump trailer on a weekly basis for roofing and exterior remodeling, and I can't say how happy I am with my BY's dump trailer and how well it performs under all the conditions that it has. I put thousands and thousands of pounds in that thing, and it pulls no problem, let alone it dumps no problem. So I'm very happy with it, and I'm especially happy with Wellers and the customer service that I had with them as well.
And absolutely loves it. And I want to tell you something. You know, if you do want to buy a trailer from Wellers and you would like to have us make just a little video clip, feel free to, tell us. So that way you'll get a little plug for your business at the same time also. So anyway, Wellers Utility Trailer sells trailers and sheds and carports and swing sets and gazebos and dog kennels and chicken coops and kayaks and everything in between. But we sell a brand of trailer called B-Wise, and they are like no other trailer you will find. They make landscape trailers, they make car trailers, they make equipment trailers, and they make dump trailers. And they actually even have one called the Ultimate Dump. So anyway, if you've never seen a B-Wise trailer, just stop on in sometime and we'll give you a tour. They're worth your time, they're worth looking at, and they are something that are just hard to find. But we are allowing customers now that buy a trailer or buy any product from us, if they want to do a little testimonial like that, we're going to let them do one, and then we're going to play it on the show. So if you are a business person and you got a business you want to promote, there's a free promo for you right there. So anyway, stop on into Wellers Utility Trailers. We're on Route 13 in Bridgeville. We're open today till 1 o'clock. I actually think they're going to open at 9 o'clock today. But anyway, I don't even know what time they're opening. I know they'll be open by 9 o'clock. But anyway, we're coming back on the radio here. So we are on the radio. So good morning to my Delaware 1059 audience. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to open up an opportunity for everybody. I want some feedback. I talk to people that I know about the show and so on, and everybody seems to find it very entertaining and informative and so on and so forth. But I do want to say, if you got any input for me or suggestions or somebody you'd like me to get on the show or something you'd like me to do with the show, I am open to suggestions. Be as friendly and reasonable with them as you can, but I wouldn't mind some input. So you can shoot me an email at jim@wellers.com, or you can send me a note on Facebook or something like that. So I'm going to move on. Are we going to play some more of this trailer trivia?
We are.
We've had a winner every time. I can't believe it.
We have. People are paying attention.
Well, they're winning $10. You know what I mean? All they got to do is guess the correct answer. Now, we do want to say this, folks, also. We got what did our legal department tell us? We only want one winner per week. One winner per show, meaning you can't win twice in the same show. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And you got to pick it up by Friday.
Yep.
And you got to show some kind of ID to prove that you're who you are.
That's correct.
Is that right?
And
what else did the legal department tell us?
And they're not combinable.
They're not combinable. That's right. All right, so what's that mean?
So basically, let's just say you have a husband and wife. You both win during that show. You can't.
If the husband and wife come in together.
Yeah, you each have a $10 shopping spree each. You can't come in and say,
so you
there's
can't get a $25 item, and the husband and wife both hand you the $10 thing, and we only get $5.
That's correct.
Okay, I got that. You know another thing the legal department told us?
What's that?
Is a husband can't pick it up for the wife, and a wife can't pick it up for the husband.
Yes.
The winner has to be the person that won it.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
Now, what else did they tell us?
I think that's about it.
Gosh, I should have took notes. I was paying for all that information. Okay.
Yep. Just make sure you come in by 5 o'clock on
the following Friday.
Yep.
Okay. So the people that won today, they can come in today.
Yep.
And they've got till next Friday. If they don't come in by Friday, then they lose what they won.
That's correct.
All right, and everybody's winning the same thing, a $10 shopping spree.
That's correct.
So that means they win. They can just walk through the showroom and pick up 4 or 5 little things, and if it adds up to $10, they win it. And if not, then if it's over $10, they give us the money, and if it's under $10, they just forfeit the difference. Is that right?
That's correct.
It's that simple.
Yep.
Okay, but I hate all that legal stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it's a pain.
Oh, gosh, I'm going to have to write it down. All right, everybody, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. I'm going to get Brandon on his way over here, so he'll be ready. But we're going to do some more trailer trivia in just a minute, but I want to talk about Mid-South Audio. Mid-South Audio on the web is called MidSouthAudio.com. This is our friend Kevin Short. He's got a business in Georgetown, and he sells, he services, and he rents all kinds of audio equipment and lighting. So you say, well, give me an example. Well, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have an organization and you're having an event. We'll say you're having a graduation ceremony or something like that, and you need more microphones, and you need more speakers, and you need more amplifiers, and you need a bigger soundboard, but just for this one event. And you don't want to spend the money to buy any of this. You can rent it from MidSouthAudio.com. And then you say, well, we've never ran that much equipment. We actually need about 8 different microphones and everything that goes with it. And we're going to need some lighting. And on top of that, we need a couple platforms to put up on the stage. No problem. No problem. He has all of that, and he rents it. He also sells it, but he rents it. So he can send a person to operate it all. They can deliver it and set it up. They can come back and pick it up, whatever you need them to do. They're very accommodating. But if you go to their website, they've been around a long time. In fact, I need to find that out. How long has Kevin been in business? Because he's a very young man, but he's been in business since an early age. So it's MidSouthAudio.com. They also have a recording studio right there in Georgetown. So if you wanted to lay down a track or make a CD or create a jingle or something like that, you would just go there and, I guess you schedule the time. You don't just go there. And they have a recording studio. They also rent things like keyboards and drum sets. And I was thinking, why would you need that? Well, let's say you're bringing in a singer for an event, for your church or your organization, or you're going to play in your own concert. Well, they don't bring the drum set on the plane. So they rent a drum set, or they rent an amplifier, or they rent a keyboard. They might bring their guitar. But anyway, they got it all, is what I'm saying. They've got it all. It's MidSouthAudio.com. On the web, I'm going to give you the phone number. It's 856-6993, 856-6993, MidSouthAudio.com. We are going to play Trailer Trivia again. I'd like to know, is anybody having a good time with this, too? But anyway, if you have any comments on the show, you can also call. But we got another item that Brandon's going to show us. Tell us, what do you got to show us?
Well, I actually don't have an item to show, but it is a question that is affiliated with an item that we sell.
Oh, gosh. All right, I enjoyed seeing them on the TV part of the show right now. Okay. All right, go ahead.
So we obviously
Must
sell
be big.
trailers. I couldn't get a trailer inside of the showroom.
You get up
here,
enough speed, you can get it through the door. Hey, Kevin Short told me they've been in business 28 years.
Wow.
So if he started when he was 16 and he's 28 years of being in business, how old is he, Brooks?
44.
44. At what point did he quit growing hair?
I can't answer that question.
Kevin, we need that answer. Our audience wants to know. Or he might just shave his head.
Could be.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, let's get moving here.
Okay. So, Weller sells trailers.
Yes, I got
and
that.
And there is a main term in trailers that you need to know when you're buying, so you buy the right trailer. So the question.
Oh, gosh.
The question is, this is the trailer question.
Weller sells trailers. Now, are we talking about just landscape trailers?
We're talking about all our utility trailers.
You got to quit looking at me. I'm gonna do this. Turn your microphone this way. Okay, if you're going to turn. All right,
there we go.
All right. Anyway, Weller sells trailers, and you're saying we're not just talking about car trailers.
We're talking about all trailers.
Even equipment trailers?
Even equipment trailers.
Does this include the aluminum?
And aluminum, everything.
What about a tow dolly?
Tow dolly as well.
Vendor trailer?
Yep.
Really? What about a dump trailer?
Dump trailers.
Okay.
Anything.
So what you're getting ready to ask includes all of these.
That's correct. And it's a term that you kind of need to understand so you get the right trailer.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. You lost me on the last one.
What does the letters GVWR stand for?
All right. GV.
GV as in Victor.
George,
hold on.
George, Victor, Walter, Ralph.
All right. Greg, Valero, Walls, Run. Sure. GVWR?
Yes.
So the question you're asking, what does this even got to do with trailers?
Well, if you know what that stands for, that will help decide what the appropriate trailer is.
I thought this was going to be fun. Okay, now you're asking all these real serious questions, okay? All right.
This is for our trailer people out there.
The question is, what is it?
GVWR.
Jeever. Say the word. What's that word?
Javor.
Okay. You be the first caller to tell us what those letters stand for. And you're saying it's like this. IRS means inventory reduction sale.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying what does GVWR
Yes,
mean?
and you need
You got to say it right, though.
Yes, you do. You need to know this in order to buy the right trailer. If you don't know what GVWR you need,
I thought all I needed was my PIN number. Okay, now I need this
then
too.
you may buy too small of a trailer,
Or
you
too
may
big.
buy too big of a trailer.
So it's got to do with length, width, and height.
something like that.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't want to give it
Folks,
away.
Let's put this one to rest, all right? Please, call now. Well, the number's on the screen. Anyway, 337. For those watching on the radio, look right at your radio. The number's right on the screen. It's 337-7300. 337-7300. Be the first person to call right now and guess what GVWR means. And you win a $10 shopping spree.
There we go.
All right. Tell me, I'm going to take the yellow mic. Caller, please turn down your radio once I answer the phone. Hello?
Yes, the answer to your question,
Yes.
TV, gross vehicle weight rating.
Wow.
Good
How
job.
did you know that?
I've messed with trailers for a while.
All right. Are you watching on TV or listening on the radio?
I'm listening on the radio, delivering propane.
Delivering propane. Can you get in here by next Friday?
I sure can.
All right. Can we get your name?
Ed Hudson.
Ed Hudson. All right,
Yep.
Ed. Well, we're going to put your name down, and you can have a $10 shopping spree, and the guys will take good care of you.
I appreciate it. Have
All
a
right.
good day.
Be safe. Bye-bye. Well, that was very nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it wasn't too
Wow,
hard.
he knew the answer. And I had another caller I didn't get, so I'm sorry. I do need to say this. If we don't get your call, please don't leave us a nasty message. We had some clown a couple weeks ago leave all these nasty messages, and I tried to call him back, and he couldn't answer his phone.
I just want to know who he was talking about.
Right, because he was calling from Florida. And it could have been a couple people that were on the show. How he was referencing us. So if you don't get through and you don't win, please, okay, complain to yourself. All right.
All right.
Keep that number ready. Are we going to do another one or no?
We do. Do we have another one on your list here?
Well, let's do this first. Can we talk about this? Can you bring up this yoga thing? Because I know you were really into the yoga. This is coming up real soon. It's actually on March 4th and 5th. Core Love Yoga. It's going to be like a retreat. Now, this is only for ladies, but we had her on the show recently, and people can look her up on Facebook. Her name is Kelsey Marr, and she was phenomenal in here. She was in here doing some yoga moves. We had Norman Jones in here, and Brooks did it, and Barry from Dry Zone, and I even tried one thing. But it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was. It was.
It was. So they're having a Core Love Yoga Nature Lovers Retreat. It's actually at the Redden Forest State Lodge. So anyway, if you have any interest in this, I just want to tell you about it. It's a great way to learn about different things. I think they're going to offer some cooking tips and some exercise and some yoga, and just, it just kind of give you some tips on how to live a more healthier lifestyle and get yourself feeling better. Brooks actually told me after the little bit of yoga he did that he could feel it.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that right?
It made a difference. Just that couple of things that I did made a difference.
Wow. And Norman Jones, our friend, really, truly, I mean, he is really seeing benefits from it. So Kelsey has all kinds of things she offers. I mean, she can come to where you're at and teach yoga. She already has classes all over Sussex County and throughout the state, but she also can Skype to you and just do a one-on-one session with you also. But anyway, this is like a retreat. So if you have any interest in it, what is it called? Core Love Yoga on Facebook, right?
That's correct.
All right, or look her up, Kelsey Marr, there on Facebook, okay? So that's that. I promised her I would mention it, so I have fulfilled my legal obligation there to mention it. I'm going to mention it again next week, too, because it's not till March 4th. All right, what is the next thing? We're going to do another trailer trivia question?
Let's do it.
Great idea.
You got any more items we can show people?
I do not.
You don't?
We got some stuff behind us.
Oh, I got it. All right, here's the next item, folks. These are available at Weller's. All right? How much are they? I don't even know.
$2.
$2. All right? 14 of them would be how much, Brooks?
$28.
He is on it today, is he
good.
not?
He's got a calculator.
I actually went to bed early and got some sleep last night.
Well, it's working. Okay, now, here it is, folks. This is an item that's available at Weller's, okay? All right, Brandon is going to show some of the different techniques you can use this for.
Okay.
And then we're going to ask you a question, okay? All right, you can comb your hair. All right. Scratch your back. Okay. What's that little thing on the other end?
That's for massaging.
Massaging, okay. All right, so anyway.
Feels pretty good.
It'll do a couple, maybe 3 things. And these are these right-handed or left-handed?
They are, what's that term?
Ambidextrous.
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
What is it?
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Okay. They are ambidextrous, all right? So anyway, if you are the first person to call, and what's the question going to be? How much are they? How much are they?
Yeah.
Okay? The first person to call and tell us how much this item is. Now I'm going to make it a little more complicated. How much are 15 of them? Okay? How much are 15 of this item you're going to win? So you simply dial this number, 337, and you know it is important to give the number because that last customer was on the radio.
Yeah.
All right. The phone number is 337-7300. I'd love somebody from a long ways away to call. Okay? Like Dover or something. All right? Oh, we got a caller already? All right, hold on. And caller, once I answer, please turn down your volume on whatever you're listening to. All right. Good morning. Are you there?
Yes.
And how are you today?
Just fine. How about you?
Good. Are you watching us or listening to us?
I was watching you on Cozy.
Cozy. And whereabouts do you live? Just a town.
Lincoln.
Okay. Where was that?
Lincoln?
Lincoln City?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a good town. All right. The question was, the item I was holding up, how much do 15 of them cost?
$30.
Wow. Ding, ding, ding. Well, you were keeping up with me pretty good there. Have you ever used one of these?
Yes, I have one.
Do you? One of ours?
Yes.
How'd you get that?
I won it at the Red Barn.
The Dry Zone Red Barn. All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, you have won now a $10 shopping spree here at Weller's. Will you be able to make it by next Friday?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, has this been fun for you?
Yes.
Well, good. All right. Can we get your name, please?
Joanne?
Joanne. All right. Do we need a last name or not? Doesn't matter.
Young?
No, I know. who it
Young,
is.
Joanne Young. All right. And just bring your ID and come on in by Friday, and they'll take care of you and give you anything you want up to $10 for free.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. Bye-bye. Bye. Now, I'm gonna do something just a little silly. If anybody wants a back scratcher, just call us and tell us you want one. We'll give them away. How about that? Do we have any left?
We do.
We
No,
do.
we're going to answer the phone. We're going to answer the phone, by golly. So if anybody wants a back scratcher, because nothing is, you couldn't probably buy a better Valentine's Day gift than one of these back scratchers. Okay? But I'm going to give them away today. So if you want one, call me now and just say, I want one. That's all you got to do, and we'll set it aside for you. We won't gift wrap it, will we?
No.
All right, I want to do another trailer trivia. Do we have any more, or are we done?
Oh, we have some questions here.
We do?
Ask one of the questions here.
All right. Can I talk about one thing first?
Sure.
Because when I thought about Valentine's Day gifts, let me tell you something I've recently had done. I've been doing some business with a friend of mine, Mike Rowe. A lot of people know him from Facebook and know him because he's just a all-around good guy. Ooh, we're going to take a call. All right, here we go. This is going to be, we're going to answer the phone. Caller, are you there?
Hey, Jim, how you doing?
Real good. How you doing?
All right, you know who it is?
I'm going to say this is Santa Claus.
Oh, it's
Is-
Terry.
Terry. I knew it was you. I
Yeah.
was just messing with you. I want to make sure you...
Yeah,
Are you watching us, or are you listening or watching?
What's that?
Are you watching us or listening to us?
I was listening on the radio.
Okay. What station?
Webby, it's 1039.
Okay. Just checking. All right. And you want a back scratcher?
Yeah, I take one, and stop by here probably this week or wherever I get the chance to get there.
Okay. And what are you doing today?
Nothing. I'm going to feeling today because somebody passed away that I know, and we're going to leave around 10 o'clock, and one of the captains used to work on the Word Ferry, his wife passed away.
Oh, my. All right. Sorry to hear that. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we got your name down, and you stop in, the guys will give you a back scratcher, okay?
All right, thanks, Jim.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep it or give it away?
I know somebody has back scratcher all the time, so I'm going to give it to him.
Okay. That's very nice of you. All right. Have a good weekend.
Oh, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. That was Terry. All right. But I got off on talking about Mike Rowe because he has a business called Sussex Auto Spa, okay? And he is in the business of detailing vehicles. And I thought, man, what a great gift for somebody. But he's done a couple vehicles for me, and you guys have probably seen this one vehicle. We had a little Cavalier here that he said, I can make that thing look like new. I mean, the bumpers and everything were like faded. I don't know what he did or how he did it, but that car looks really, really good. So if you own a vehicle and you'd like to have this thing, have your car cleaned up, detailed, here's what all he can do. He has a $150 special. He comes to you, or you can bring it to his shop in Bridgeville, okay? And he's very accommodating, and if you take advantage of this special, all you have to do is let him know that you want it, and I think he said you can have up till April to use it, so if you want to, get through the next month or two. But it's $150 for cars. It includes a wash, clay bar treatment. This is where it's the key to making your paint surface slick, because claying the paint removes any contamination in the clear coat. Be it tree sap or overspray or any other airborne contaminant. I was amazed when he showed me how much stuff builds up on the back of a bigger vehicle, like an SUV, from the exhaust pipe being back there, where it just creates some kind of a vacuum, and it's just all over the glass. So he really knows his stuff. He's really good at what he did. He did a van for me, and he spent all day on that thing, okay? So this clay treatment also allows the sealant to properly bond to the paint. And it's a 6-month sealant that he applies. All right, so to protect better than wax and provide an amazing shine. The interior will receive a vacuum. The interior vinyl will all be wiped down and cleaned and protected. If you have any stains or anything, that would be a different thing from animals or whatever. But he can do that. He also can steam clean and so on. So there's other things that he has to offer. But for $150, you can get a complete detail on your car, inside and out. He'll come to you. All you have to do is give him a call and say, hey, put me down. I want one of them. You'll be locked in on that price. That is a special price for Valentine's Day. So this is your last chance. Or if you got an employee you work with, or an employee you have, or somebody, your boss, you want to make a great impression, this is a great gift, because nothing makes people smile like a nice, clean vehicle inside and out. So anyway, his name is Mike Rowe. You can look him up on Facebook. His Facebook business page is... what is it called? Sussex Auto Spa. Why don't you answer this and tell him we'll talk to him in just a second. Sussex Auto Spa on Facebook. Like that page. Look him up. His name is Mike Rowe. His phone number is 236-5301. 236-5301. His name is Mike Rowe. He details vehicles. He does cars, trucks, vans, motorcycles, boats. He can do odor removal. He can get smoke smells out. Overspray. If you need your headlights restored, the headlight restoration, he does that. So I've dealt with him. I like him. He's a real good, honest man. He'll take good care of you. Give him a call. Mike Rowe, 236-5301, 236-5301. Now, we have another caller, and I'm going to guess they're calling. Are you there?
Yes.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, Jim. How are you?
Good. Are you watching or listening?
I am watching right now. I was listening, but I finally got up and walked in to turn on the TV, so I'm doing both.
All right. What town are you calling from?
Georgetown.
All right. And are you calling for a specific reason?
For the back scratcher.
Have you ever operated one of these before?
Yes, but it's been a while.
Okay. Because they don't come with any instructions, okay? You got to figure it out on your own.
How about a demonstration when it comes to pick it up?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. No more than 30 minutes though.
Okay.
All right, and your name?
Albert Abbott.
Albert. Okay.
Abbott.
Okay.
ABBOTT.
All right, and can you come by next Friday before then?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Sure.
Well, we'll have it ready for you. We'll have it all polished up, and you'll have your own official Weller's back scratcher.
Okay, thank you, Jim.
All right, bye-bye. Bye. All right, and that's how easy it is to get a free Weller's back scratcher, okay? In all honesty, they are a very popular item here at Weller's. I mean, we only sell them for $2, but we sell, I don't know if it's hundreds or thousands a year, but it's amazing. We go through a lot of them. So it is one of the finest quality back scratchers I think we've ever sold.
Yeah.
Probably. Along with the fly swatters we have over there. All right, what is next? Am I out of time? Am I taking too much time?
Yeah.
Going to take a break from the radio, folks. So I want to tell you, Sean from First Class Heating and Air is going to be on next in the next half hour. We're going to talk about some things they have to offer. Then at 9 o'clock, I got Dr. T going to be on, and at 9:30 I got Greg Ryan going to be on. So we got a very busy show. So stay tuned. Switch over to Facebook Live if you want. I'm Jim Weller there. We're going to take a quick break from radio. We'll be back, but we are going to talk to you continually on My Cozy TV. So for the TV crowd, thanks for watching, okay? Would love to hear from you if you want to call in. Well, I'm getting ready to do a commercial with Colin, so don't call right this second. But anyway, unless you got comment, you got a car question. Oh, Colin will answer a car question. You got a car question? Give us a call right now if you would. The number's right on the screen. Colin Walls is sitting right here with me. If you say, man, I go down the road and every time I turn off the car, it backfires. In other words, but it only does it when I turn the car off. What is that? Or every time I go 70, 80 miles an hour, I get a speeding ticket. What is wrong with my car that would cause that to happen? So if you have a question, you call now, and Colin will answer it if it's car related. And if it's not car related, I can answer all those other questions. Okay. All right, what's next? Colin Walls, Walls Service Center, come on down.
Well, we're just going to kind of continue the theme of the benefits of dealing with Walls Service Center. We've talked about the roadside assistance that comes absolutely free.
I find that one just a wonderful value.
Yeah, with anything from a oil change on up. So, and it also comes with this beautiful, handy envelope that you can just put right in your car.
Well, my glove box is usually full of a lot of junk, and that makes it real easy to find.
Speeding tickets.
Yeah,
you can put your speeding tickets in here. File
parking tickets, everything.
When you claim them on your taxes.
Right.
So we also do this, what it's called a multi-point inspection report card. What it is, it's just a comprehensive look at your car when we do an oil change. We look it over real good. We're going to put anything on here that we find and just kind of give you a heads up.
That I wouldn't normally look at.
Yes, everything under the vehicle.
Right.
Right, under the hood and under the vehicle.
Right, but it's kind of nice knowing that you do that.
Well, it is. And, if you're coming up, if it's, hey, you're... like on the brakes, for instance, you've got green, yellow, and red, and there's actual measurements that correspond with that. But all you need to know is, hey, pretty soon you're going to need some brakes, so let's start thinking about it. Let's put it in the budget. Let's put it in the plan. Also, the windshields, we do replace windshields, and the 15-month free glass. That's really popular, and it's pretty amazing that after you have a windshield installed, for the next 15 months, you're going to get your glass for free if you get a chip, a crack, a break, anything that due to a road hazard. We're going to take care of that for you at Walls Service Center. So these are just some of the benefits of dealing with Walls Service Center. Another benefit is we're going to be there. We've been around for 59 years. We're not going anywhere. We're a good solid company. We're not going to change your name exactly.
Right.
Not going to be a new owner coming in or anything like that. We're on our 4th generation working there. My son Colin's there. I'm 3rd generation. He's the 4th generation. So these are just some of the benefits of dealing with Walls Service Center, as well as all the great quality brand name parts. So best way to get up with us is give us a call right there on your screen, 422-8110. Also, wallservice.com or wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can go there. All our information is right there. Or just stop in. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, right across from Abbott's Grill, next to Bicentennial Park.
Okay. Walls Service Center. Good company. I deal with them. I recommend them, and I recommend you check them out. I cannot believe what I've done. I've missed all these commercials. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, anyway, just want to let you know that we're going to take a commercial here, a commercial break, and then we'll be back with more. So stay tuned, but watch this one.
Hey, everybody. It's Brandon here at Weller's Utility Trailers again. And just in case you didn't know, Weller's has extension cords. We have them ranging from 15 foot on up to 100 foot. We have them with lighted ends. We have them with the triple tap ends. We even have the kind that you plug into your generator and it extends out to the 110. Great deals here at Weller's. Come check them out. You can see them on our website at wellers.com. as always, come here into the store. We have them in our showroom right here on Route 13 in Bridgeville. And then if you have any questions on them, you can give us a call at 337-8228. We also have them in different colors, too.
Okay, that was a good commercial there with Brandon, and I just want to let you know that Weller's Utility Trailers has got numerous people here that sell. So if you want to talk to Brandon Ritter, he works here. His brother is Brooks. They both work here. They know their stuff. They're good guys. We also have Earl. I don't know if everybody has ever met Earl or not met Earl, but Earl Jackson does a good job for us. We've also got Terry and Jason. So we got a good team. Then out in the shop and out on the lot, we've got John V. and George. Then we also have Sharon in the office and Teresa. And so we have a good little staff here. If you've never met the folks of Weller's Utility Trailers, you're invited to stop by and say hello. I believe we have a Keurig coffee thing in there, and you can get yourself a cup of coffee, no charge. But if you've never been here, just stop by, say hello, walk around the showroom, and just see what's going on. So anyway, in a few minutes, I'm going to have Sean on from First Class Heating and Air, and we'll be back on the radio in a couple minutes. But we want to, in the meantime, let you know that our website, wellers.com, has a lot of information there, but the discount card is there, and it's on sale right now. Buy one, get one free. Pretty good offer. So think about it. I had somebody that bought a lot of stuff at Fat Daddy's. Well, they just go there a lot. But Fat Daddy's is $5 off on a $25 or greater purchase. Okay? No Nonsense Office Machines is $25 off on like having a computer serviced or something like that. That's huge. And then a lot of the other places are 10% off. Dry Zone is 5% off. So there's just a lot of discounts on the Weller's discount card, and it's 19 different things. It looks kind of like that. It looks kind of like that. Vanderwin's ice cream is on there, Supercuts and so on. So they're $10. Buy one, get one free. Buy all you want and get all you want free. They're one heck of a deal. So anyway, I just want to let you know that we're here. There's a lot going on. We're going to have Greg Ryan on between 9:30 and 10, and he's going to be showing us what he does. He could take a mug and put something on it, like a picture of you or your business logo or something like that. I actually had him take a picture of my grandkids and make a puzzle for each one of them. Okay, and so when they put it together, it's the puzzle, but that way they can put it in a box and have it for when they get older, they can see what they look like as a little kid. So anyway, we're coming back on the radio, so we are back on the radio, so thank you to the radio audience. And I want to tell you real quick about Wilson's Auction. Now, Wilson's Auction is located right on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware, and every Saturday they have a huge auction. It goes way through the day. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it goes all day long, into the afternoon, and into the evening. And you say, well, what's there? Man, what isn't there? It's easier to tell you what's not there. I was going to say there's no animals, but I've seen them sell chickens and birds. Like, I don't know what they're called, the kind of birds that fly away and fly back. What are they called?
Pigeons?
Parakeets? Anyway, pigeons. But anyway, I've seen animals there, too, now that I think about it. But they have tools. They have furniture. They have appliances. They have coins, and they have antiques, and they have exercise equipment. They have building supplies, and they just have all kinds of things. So it's a great place. It's a fun experience. If you've never been to an auction, I love them. Okay? The biggest thing is don't talk with your hands when you're at an auction, okay? Keep them down, because every time you raise them, it could cost you money, all right? But anyway, it's Wilson's Auction, Route 113 in Lincoln, okay? Starting today at 10 o'clock, all day long and into the evening. So if you've never been, or you want something to do, or you want to go have some fun, check it out. You want to sell something. Say you're cleaning out your garage. Everybody I know is cleaning out their garage, cleaning out their closets, and they're like, I don't want to have a yard sale. I don't want to bring people to my house. I don't want to be bothered with it. You take it to Wilson's Auction, you drop it off, go back in a week, collect the cash. It's that simple. They sell it, they get it sold, it's done, it's over. You don't have to worry about anybody coming back saying something didn't work, or they didn't like it, or they want to return it. No problem. Wilson's Auction will turn it into cash. They sell property. They sell everything. So if you have something you want sold, Wilson's Auction is the place. Tuesday nights, they have a car auction at 6 o'clock. You could sell your car or buy a car. So check that out, too. So the easiest way to learn about them is go to their website, wilsonsauction.com. Call them on the phone, 422-3454, 422-3454. All right, next is Sean from First Class Heating and Air. Sean, come on down. Now, this is a company that I've dealt with for quite a while. Been very, very happy with the service I've received. They're good people. Their prices are good. They offer financing if needed. And Sean comes and hangs out with us about once a month and tells us what's going on at First Class Heating and Air.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing real good. How about you?
Doing great. Doing great.
What do you think of this crazy weather?
I didn't know whether to wear shorts or a sweater this morning.
Yeah, whether to
you
turn on
never
the air
know.
conditioner or the heater.
Sometimes you have to have both in your car just because
That's right.
the day is going to change that quickly. But
yeah,
it's been a challenge. I'll put it that way for everything we're seeing now. But we have to adapt to it.
Something serviced though.
It's a great time to get. Actually, it's a great time to get anything done. Service-wise, get the systems checked out, taken care of. Or even replaced if you're, even thinking about getting an air conditioner or something like that. Maybe this spring you're thinking about doing something.
Just stay ahead of it.
Just do it now. I mean, it's to be honest with you, most of the big major HVAC companies in the area will tell you it's been a slow year because of the weather being the way it is.
Right.
So you're probably going to get the best deals that you can in the next few weeks until things start changing around.
And probably the quickest service.
Absolutely, yeah. We get right out there.
Once it gets warm, all bets are off.
Basically, exactly. The schedule starts to fill up a little bit faster that way.
Fortunately, though, you have a good team.
Yes.
In other words,
absolutely.
you've got a good staff. Your own employees. They're all trained. And they've been with you for years.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got what is your call center? Did you tell me a person answers the phone 24/7?
Absolutely, yeah. We always have a on-call service. If you're not getting the office, you're getting the on-call service. So you're always talking to a person. They're going to get dispatched out to whoever you're looking for, whether it be a plumbing call or whether it be the heater's not working at night, or you got home from work and you want to set up an appointment to have a system installed, or get an estimate on a system. You'll always get to talk to somebody. They'll get over to the proper department, and you'll get a phone call back from either the tech or the sales associate on call, or whoever you might be looking for. So you're always going to talk to somebody. But it's a good feeling. That way you know that you're not leaving a message and hoping that somebody gets a hold of it, and the next morning I'd have to do that or not.
Before I met you guys, in all honesty, that was always nervous for me because I have some rental properties. So you have a renter call you up and say, hey, I want something done. Well, since I've been dealing with you, and it's been a few years now, I know that when I call First Class Heating and Air, I'm for sure going to get service in a reasonable amount of time. I don't have to wonder about it. I don't have to say, I left a message. I wonder if they're on vacation. So even if you take vacation, everything keeps on moving.
Absolutely, yeah. Somebody's always there to take care of it.
Right, and I like that. Now, you sell and install brand new heating and air conditioning systems, and but you also do home performance things.
Yes.
What's that big blower thing you did that time?
Big blower door test, the home efficiency test. They do. Alan runs our home performance division with that. They test basically the envelope of the house to see exactly how efficient it really is, what can be done to improve on that, whether it needs insulation, whether you need to air seal, whether you need crawl space work, whether you need anything to do to make the house healthier and more comfortable.
And it makes it breathe better.
Absolutely,
or
properly. You're not wasting energy. So a lot of times the houses are too loose, and you're spending a lot of money to heat and cool it, and it's all going outside.
Right.
So keep that inside and tighten things up. Some things you really don't think about, but when you get the electric bills in the wintertime that are 2 or 3 times as high as what they were before,
where'd that all go?
it's a waste of money. The nice part about that is the Energized Delaware program is still in effect, so there's a lot of rebate money.
Few companies
yes.
eligible to represent Energized
That's
Delaware,
correct.
more or less.
Exactly. Yeah. So we can offer rebates that some other companies may not be able to.
Right.
We've had, I've mentioned before, we've had houses that we've gotten $6,500 back for customers between systems and air sealing and insulation work and things that needed to be done anyway. So it's a great program. They've actually even improved on that a little bit. So some of the rebates are actually higher than what they were, and it all depends on. You're exactly right. And it's a very simple process. You get us involved. We get directly in touch with the Energized Delaware program. We get in touch with the auditors to do the work.
You help work the customer through it.
We do all the paperwork. We do everything. The
customers, so they don't have to go to that organization to learn that and just talk to you about the heating and air.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. So we go through all aspects of it. We'll set up the appointments with them, with the auditors. They'll come out, test the house. The homeowner simply has to pay the initial fee, which is $100. The test itself is $400. $300 is covered through that state program. So you're paying $100. You'll get some LED or CFL light bulbs. You'll get some smart power strips. You get almost $100 worth of stuff for it. So it's great.
Gee whiz.
And then with that, once all the work is done, They come back just to check to make sure everything was done properly, and whatever we said we were going to install, we did install. If you had any air sealing work or insulation work, they check all that, and then 4 to 6 weeks later, you get a check directly back to you. So it's a great
what a
deal.
Great program.
Yeah, it
and
really
so
is.
your company has been approved to be a company that represents that.
Yes.
Or is involved with it, whatever the words are.
Right, and there's a lot of a lot to be involved with that. Initially, you had to be a home performance based company and had to be BPI certified, and which many of us on staff are, and allows us to do that work, but also to to offer the rebates as a lot of other companies cannot. So like with any other program, it was supposed to end January or December of last year. And they continued it on through, right now it's funded through, they're thinking through June of this year. However, we had a meeting with one of the main reps from Energize Delaware last week, and he mentioned that they've already processed, I think they had 80 jobs that were processed through January alone, which was more than what they're what they anticipate. So they could. Yeah, he said. I mean, there's a lot of money that's available for that, but like anything else, when it's gone, it's gone.
Well, just stay on it.
Right,
just
and that's the big thing. So if you get and this is the important thing is if you get the home audit done and you get basically you decide, yes, this is the system I want. They put a rebate reservation in, and that money is actually reserved for you. So if the work isn't done for 2 or 3 weeks or a month, you're not the risk of losing that money. Once that reservation is done, it's it's locked into you. So you have up to a year to do work in the house before it has to be audited or checked again.
Really?
But for the most part, we can get everything right in. And the other important thing is to remember is if it is a broken down system, you don't have to wait to have the audit done. We can do an emergency change out where we come in there, check the system out, find out it's dead. We need to get a new one in tomorrow. We come in and install it tomorrow. We fill out an extra form, and they can do the audit within 10 days and still get you all the money back. So you're not limited. You're not missing out just because you have an emergency situation there, which is great.
Wow.
So, it
sounds like this is a great program.
It is. We figure that when you take a look at a system anymore, and they're a high efficiency unit is an expensive investment for your house. I mean, there's 3 things that are probably the most expensive things you can do in a house, and they would say septic, a roof, and an HVAC system.
Right.
And so when you have a big investment like that in there, but you can get up to $2,200 back. Just for changing the unit out on there, and then you can get rebates from the manufacturers, and then you can have 0% financing for 60 months. It takes a big, kind of initial scary project, and breaks it down and makes it makes you very, very comfortable. So if you're getting, you have a high efficiency unit and you're less than $200 a month, and then you're getting $2,000 back on a rebate, that's a lot of money you put right towards that.
Your electric bill's less.
And electric bill's less. You're more comfortable, which is a big thing.
And healthier.
Exactly. So there's a lot of benefits to doing that. Some people. Just want to wait till it's dead. I don't want to change anything over. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I understand that, and then that's very important to think about especially when it comes to budgets. But most of the time is because we think of these huge numbers. These $10, $12, $15,000 projects that are a scary number. But when you break that number down and get it down into a very comfortable payment, it's easier to handle. And then you'll realize that we have a lot of people that have had houses that have been uncomfortable for years, and they just learn to live with them. It's just like, oh, that's just the way it is. We always put an extra blanket out when we're in this room, or we have to open up a window, or have to run a window unit when we're in this room in the summertime. You don't have to live like that. And once you get that figured out and fixed, it becomes more comfortable and becomes healthier. You're saving energy, which is a big part of it too. So it's great. It's definitely worth even just to have a conversation with somebody about it.
Because estimates are free.
Estimates are free.
Your guys are not pushy. I've dealt with them before. They're very informative.
Right. And we don't want to. We always do it like if it were. When I go to buy something, I don't like to be hassled. I don't like to be pressured. I don't like to be pushed. I know what I would like, and that's the way it is. When I'm ready to make the decision, that's how it's going to be. And we're basically like that with our customers. We don't bother them and call and are you ready to make a decision yet? And all this is you're never going to get far with it that way, in my opinion. So we just we give them all the information we can. We give them the best options. We give them the best financing options and the pricing and everything that we can do to present a quality and kind of sell our company on that. And people tend to like it and work out well.
And you've been around 40 years.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. They've been in business for quite a while.
That's quite a testament to it.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean, you don't survive 40 years in business.
No, and especially
through when was it 08 and everything.
Yeah,
especially
exactly. That's when a lot of HVAC companies actually you know,
the bullet,
went,
or bit
you know,
the dust.
or really downsized and things like
Right.
that. And we've actually grown considerably since then. So it's been it's a testament to the company. It's a testament to the owners that really focused on that and decided that they weren't going to. We have dedicated employees that have been there for years, 18, 20 years, and they're not going to close the doors or do anything like that. They're going to push on, and it's been great.
And everybody's in uniforms. Your vehicles are lettered and things like that.
Absolutely.
And so if somebody gives a call, they can leave their name and number, or they'll talk to somebody, actually. But if somebody comes out and a person doesn't really know what they want, you'll help design what they need.
Exactly.
In other words, just tell us the scenario, let us look at what you have, and then we're going to walk you through a couple options.
Right, exactly. We always do a load calculation to make sure the the system's designed for the house. Things change over the years,
Yes.
and a lot of times the houses aren't, when they're built, they may not have built as well as they should, or the system may have not been oversized just because they found out the 3 houses they built before that were always cold in this one room, so they put a bigger unit in. So we size them.
Wasn't even the
right,
problem.
it's not the problem.
Right.
We size it. We make sure it's the right fit for the house. Just because you have a 3-ton in there before does not mean that you need a 3-ton. It doesn't mean maybe that is what we go back with. Maybe it's a little different. So we make sure everything is custom per each house. We give multiple options from a base unit to the most efficient, and go from there.
Okay. Numbers, 934?
934-8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web.
Okay. And anything else I need to know?
I think that covers it. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Well, folks, I've dealt with them. I've enjoyed dealing with them. I've dealt with Sean, and I've dealt with almost everybody. Well, maybe not everybody, but I've dealt with enough of them, and they're good people. And I'm saying that, if you have any questions about them, feel free to call me if you want. But they're good people. They'll take good care of you. They're honest. They're fair. And their service is priceless. When I call with a problem, they're on it, and I like it. So other than that, Sean, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What are you doing today?
Working today, and then we actually have a thing for the Good Old Boys Foundation tonight up in Dewey. He's at
Really?
the Sweethearts Ball in Dewey tonight. So
There you go.
should be pretty
Good
nice.
organization.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks a lot,
Thank
Sean.
you.
All right. First Class Heating and Air, 934-8900, 934-8900. Want to talk real quick about L&W Insurance Agency. They are my insurance company that I deal with. I'm very happy with them. So just want to let you know, if you're looking for an insurance agent, you give them a call. Whether you have insurance and you want a second opinion, or you need insurance, whether it's commercial or residential or anything like that, L&W Insurance Agency is a good organization, and they are good people. So you can give them a call at 856-7828, 856-7828, and you can check them out on the web at lwinsurance.com. They've been around 84 years. That's amazing. But I love these companies that I'm talking to that have been in business 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 80-some years. It's just kind of amazing. So the phone number, again, is 856-7828, 856-7828, L&W Insurance Agency. Whether you have insurance, whether you need insurance, whether you have an insurance-related question, they'll take good care of you. And they like me to make sure everybody knows, when you have a claim is when they like to get really involved and work between you and the insurance company and help you resolve your issue. They don't just say, here's an 800 number and good luck. Nope, they get involved and they help you with it. And I've personally experienced that more than once, and they're just good people to deal with. Now, I think we are not going to be doing any more trailer trivia today. We are just about out of time as far as the radio side of things. So Brandon is going to be making his way over to the store and getting in sales. And the store is open by now. So the store is 337-8228 Wellers.com on the web. And right here on the highway is Wellers Utility Trailers. And we're going to be continuing on after we're done with the radio. We're going to stay right on My Cozy TV and right on with Facebook Live. So if you are listening on the radio and you would like to continue to watch the show or see what's going on, we've got some interesting things. I've got Dr. T here from Peninsula Chiropractic Center, but he's got something brand new we're going to talk about in the 9 to 9:30 time frame. And then from 9:30 to 10, I've got a guy named Greg Ryan who makes some interesting little things, and he's going to be here with an actual demonstration. So anyway, just want to let you know that we're going to say hi to Dr. T, introduce him because we're going to have him on between 9 and 9:30. But how are you there?
I'm excellent. Good morning, everybody.
Everything good?
Everything's beautiful.
All right. So you're the owner-operator of Peninsula Chiropractic Center?
Yes, sir.
And but today, once we get on the 9 o'clock time frame, you got something breaking, something brand new we've never talked about.
And have not spoken
before.
about it. No.
Okay. So we're going to talk about that. Is it a demonstration or we're just going to talk?
Today we're chatting.
Chatting. All right. So it's going to be a chatting demonstration using only words in our hands.
That's right.
Just like that. But anyway, so Peninsula Chiropractic Center is getting more and more active on Facebook. I noticed that.
Yes.
Okay.
Things are moving well. We've had much response from that actually. And
see, I told you.
Yeah. You've been trying to get in the 21st century.
Well, just let somebody else do it.
Tiffany and Pam are on top of it. I'm great about that. Joyce prods them. We're all good. My wife's overseeing it, so I just sort of sit back and said, "Yeah, I should have done this 100 years ago." So thank you, everybody.
All right. So anyway, we're going to have you on PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. They're on Facebook. You can look them up there, Dr. T, Dr. Bud. And other than that, I'm going to let you hold tight because I got to finish up with some Weller stuff. And
I'm here.
We're going to have you back on.
I'll use the back scratcher.
Oh, that's good. All right. And we're going to have you back on after 9. So for folks that are watching and listening and so on, the show continues on until 10 o'clock on My Cozy TV, okay? And we are also going to stay right with you on Facebook Live, but we're going to talk about a couple different things. But Weller's is open. Is that correct?
Yes, they are.
Or are you presuming? You looked at something like you weren't sure.
I looked at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. So Weller's is open.
They're open.
Okay? So I want you to give a call and say good morning to them. The phone number is 337-8228. It's Wellers.com on the web. Speaking of the web, I need people to check out the Wellers discount card. I tried to get certain businesses to be on there so you get these incredibly good offers, and they're only $10, and it's buy one get one free for Valentine's Day. So if you happen to want one of them, or you say, I had somebody call me the other day and say I want to buy 50 of them and I want to give them away to my customers or my friends, and I'm fine, you're only going to have $5 a piece in them. What a great gift, because every single time people use them, they can use them time and time and time again, and so on. We want to say thank you to all the people that chimed in on the new trivia game. What did you think of that, Brooks?
It was a lot of fun.
Was it a lot of fun?
Yeah, I was amazed at people calling and getting the right answers.
I was amazed at how much they paid attention.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was pretty good, So I do want to say, if you have any interest of being on this show or being involved in any way, shape, or form, I'm open-minded to ideas. I need any feedback anybody's got. It's jim@wellers.com, and you can also send me a message here. And what's the Facebook page for this? Weller Does Delmarva.
That's great.
Ooh, it's right there on the screen, right there. All right. Anyway, if you would like that, if you don't already like Weller Does Delmarva, please like that page if you would. Got another thing, Live with Walls and Weller, like that. What else do we have?
Weller's Utility Trailers.
Right.
Weller's Sheds and Carports. Delaware Low-Digit Surf Tags. And Delaware Storage Sheds, Garages, and Carports.
All right. Now, you need to tell me, have I missed anything up to this time frame?
No, you're good. You caught back up.
I caught back up?
Yes.
All right, Brandon was holding me down.
Yeah, he was.
Holding me back. So anyway, the store is open, and we'd appreciate some business. Well, Jason told me you guys are going to try to sell 11 trailers today?
Mm-hmm. And I need people to come in.
Yeah, that was quite a hesitation.
That wasn't strong. No, good.
Yeah, that wasn't strong. How many are we trying to sell today?
15.
Oh, okay.
15.
At least 11 anyway.
Yeah, come on in and ask for Brooks.
Oh, that's right. You'll be over there today, won't you?
Yes, I will. And then, or, if they want to come in now, they can just say, I'll talk to you, but I want Brooks to get to get credit for the deal.
Oh, okay, that's all.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. And then I'll come over and shake your hand, and we'll, go from there.
Go from there. All right. Okay. So anyway, we are truly going to try to sell 11 trailers today.
Absolutely.
What did we sell yesterday? 5?
Yes.
It was a light day. So today we want to try to sell double yesterday in half the time.
In half the time.
We're only open till 1, right?
Watch, we'll hustle.
Okay. Well, anyway, so folks, if you want to make a deal on a trailer today, we've got Terry, we've got Jason, we've got Brooks, we've got Brandon, and we've got Earl, and they're ready.
Yes, we
They're
are.
ready to make you a deal. Also, I keep advertising we're looking for used trailers. We need some used trailers.
Yes, we do.
If you have a trailer and it's sitting in your yard and you say, I don't use it that much, I haven't used it that much, I don't need it that much, would you please buy my trailer? We will please buy your trailer. We need them. Whether it's a landscape trailer, an equipment trailer, a dump trailer, whatever it may be, we're looking to buy Trailers. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. So I want to say, is Fran back at the studio?
Yes, he is.
Thank you very much, Fran, for all that you do to make the show what it is. We appreciate it. And I think we're going to wrap up on the radio. Is that correct?
Yep.
So anybody that's listening on the radio, if you feel you missed anything or you want to see any other part of this show, you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com. The shows are all posted there. You put little notes on them to tell people what number show it is and what guest we're on, so you could say, oh, yeah, I heard so-and-so. I want to see what they said and so on. So you can see that. Also, we do this on Facebook Live. It's on the Jim Weller side of Facebook, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so anyway, you can watch it there, and they can go back anytime and rewind it if there's something else you want to see, and so on. Any of the winners, you got to get in here by next Friday. So other than that, it's a good day. It's a good weekend. If you need something for Valentine's Day, Weller's has got a showroom full of stuff. We are ending on the radio. I'm going to talk to Colin Walls here in just a minute or so, and we will be back with Dr. T in the next half an hour. So thank you, everybody. All right, T, I'm going to let you switch seats with Colin, and we're going to talk about a couple different things there. But the show is winding down. I want to encourage you to check out Weller Does Delmarva every Saturday morning, but on Wednesday night, we do this show called Live with Walls and Weller. In fact, we just had Dr. T on that this past Wednesday night. I had a good group. Got some people going to be on this week. Oh, I can't even remember everybody that's going to be on. Somebody's going to sing, aren't they?
Somebody's going to sing, yeah. Brian Scar is his name.
Okay, so he's going to be singing. And who else? Do you remember? I know Carol Argo is going to be on.
Okay, Carol Argo is going to I
Can you remember anybody else?
Yeah, just
Barry
keep saying
from
their
Dry
names.
Zone.
Yep, Barry from Dry Zone. Keep saying their names and I'll remember.
There's another one. Who is it? I don't think it. No, you're the next week. I think we're.
I think that was. I think he was volunteering.
So, he was volunteering
right.
to be on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Brandon has a pink towel.
Oh, let me
on his
have
head.
this towel. Okay.
Okay.
We're going to need to put it on the table when Greg gets here.
Okay.
Okay.
He's he doing something. Drooling or sweating or
no? He's going to make something. He's bringing some kind of a cooking pot or something that does something. He's bringing a generator and an extension cord, and he's going to make something right here during the TV thing.
A mess.
All right, Live with Walls and Weller. You want to talk about Walls Service Center?
Yeah, we can talk about Live with Walls and Weller.
Okay, well, Live with Walls and Weller every Wednesday night. I feel awful. I can't remember who the fourth person was. But if you want to be on, let me switch gears here. If you want to ever be on the show, right now we are not charging people to be on the show. So anyway, you can contact Colin Walls or myself, and you can be on. Give a good 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes interview. And we'll talk about your business, or if you work somewhere and you want to talk about that, or you got a hobby or a craft. I got a guy coming on in the near future named Jeff Corman, and he sprays. He's a crop.
Right.
And what is it like? And he's got some helicopters, too, so he's got a bunch of planes.
Man, I wonder if he's got any video footage we could play.
I have no idea.
Ask him about that.
I will.
And
he's
we
going to be
can
on
actually
here
play that
first, and then he's going to be on there second. But
well, how about this other thing that we've got going on that we
What's
could do
that?
with that? You can actually video into us, so you can take your Facebook Messenger, and you can take your phone.
Yep.
And just like you're doing a video on it, we can. Just like you're doing a video on it.
Okay.
We're not set up here to do
All
it.
right, sorry. Erase that statement. All right. Okay, on Wednesday nights with Live with Walls and Weller, here's what you can do.
Right.
Tell them.
Well, you can take your phone, you can video
so you
back
could be
to
in
us.
Vermont.
You could be in. We did it with Barry, right? We did it.
Right.
We actually did it with Bill Anderson on this show. People saw it. We had it on this show when we were at the Dry Zone Red Barn. He was in Panama.
Right. We weren't there. We were in Ellendale.
Right. So I'm just thinking, even if you would want to
sell a used car.
Yeah, sell a car.
Or you got a dresser
something.
you want to get rid of.
Right. Video
Or
right
used.
into us.
That's it. We ought to sell commercials. Just
I
like
think we
that.
could. I think we can. I've already thought about that.
Yep, that's what we should do. For
So you can actually do it live.
Yeah, for $25, we will help you sell an item.
That
we
sounds
ought to
good.
try that.
We should try that.
How are we
Anybody
gonna get
that
our money? That's the key.
they're going to hold their credit card up to the to the
And then
camera so
flip
we can
it
get the
over.
numbers. We need those 3 numbers on the back. They're very important, and your zip code.
That is an idea right there.
Yes, I recommend not eating while you're doing the commercial though, because
Right.
it's not good TV.
Let me take it out.
That's even better too.
What's better than taking my bridge out? All right. We're going to try that. Wednesday night, if you got something you want to sell.
First thing is, do you have $25?
Right. First thing is, do you have $25?
Right.
Because you got to pay us whether it sells or not. So this is going to be an honor system thing, all right?
Yeah.
But if you got something you want to sell, we'll give you a couple minutes here. We're not going to give you 20 minutes or anything. But Wednesday night, we're going to try an experiment, okay? So you got to have a smartphone because you've got, or an iPad. All right. I got it. Anyway, you got to be able to go to Facebook. We'll walk you through it during the show.
We'll figure it out.
But if you're watching or listening right now and you have an item that you want to sell, so it could be an item in your house. You could have a treadmill you want to get rid of. Or you could have a car.
Or you could just have a service you want to offer.
Yes. We're going to sell a commercial. We might not sell a bunch of them, but we're going to sell at least one on Wednesday night for $25 because we're not going to get hung up here with 10 or 15 minutes for $25, okay?
Right.
All right. So just letting you know. And then we got to figure out how we're going to get paid, and we'll probably have to involve the legal department, if not them, Bubba. But anyway,
he's the head of the legal department.
He is the head of the legal department.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, we have a legal department now, and Bubba. But anyway, that's it. So it's live with Walls and Weller. Like the Facebook page. I don't know what else to say. Okay?
But I think that would be fun for somebody to do it. And I think it would catch the attention of some viewers and catch attention of our viewers.
Right.
If you go back and look at our videos, we're averaging in the thousands of views.
Thousands.
For the shows. So I think it's going to be pretty good exposure for.
We have more people watching than the town that Lincoln has living. Okay?
In the corporate city limits.
In the corporate city limits. All right.
Right.
Live with Walls and Weller, Wednesday night. If you have any
Facebook Live
questions,
only.
Facebook Live only. We're going to restrict it. It's only going to be on Facebook Live. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds wonderful.
We'll see if
$25.
We'll see if we can do a demo here in the next few minutes of.
All right.
See if I can pull it together.
All right. But anyway, think about it. You got something you want to sell, or maybe you sell leggings, or maybe you sell Sensei, or maybe you sell Cookie Lee, or maybe you sell Avon, or something like that. Or maybe you got a car you want to sell, or a four-wheeler, and you want to show us how you do wheelies on it, or jumps, or something like that, or hit trees. Maybe you got a chainsaw and you can demonstrate cutting down a tree. Anyway, I'm just letting you know, Wednesday night, we're going to do it for at least one person. I don't know if we're going to do it for a lot. But you let us know if you have an interest, because we're going to let you, for $25, promote something.
Right. The best way to get up with us is through
very
Facebook.
dangerous.
Through Facebook Messenger is the best way. Either Jim or myself, or even through the Live with Walls and Weller Facebook page.
Or you can
Just
get up with
message
Colin
that.
or me, either one.
Or if you have our phone number right.
All right. Are we done?
Yeah, I think so. That's going to be
T is
fun.
next. All right. And he's got something he wants to share with everybody. I had no idea that he wanted to tell everybody about this. So this is breaking news. This is the first time we've ever talked about this in public like that. So we're going to take just a break. We're going to play a commercial. We're going to allow Dr. T to gather his thoughts, to calm his nerves. And I'm going to suck on this lifesaver some more, and we'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. This is Terry at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Just wanted to let you know about some of our finance programs that we have going on here as far as purchasing trailers. We realize that it's about that time of the year for tax season. So if you want to hold on to your money for a little bit, this is one of the programs that we offer with Mariner, which is 12 months, same as cash. You still have to make your payment, but if you pay it off before 12 months, you don't pay any interest or anything. Also, we have a company called Shedfield. We have interest rates starting at 5.99 on the Brymars, the BYs, the Carry-Ons, the Larks, the Hallmarks, and also sometimes Hallmark offers a Visa gift card for buying a certain trailer. Also, we have Synchrony. That is one of the finance companies that we use here also. We're in the market of trying to get you done the best we can. So if you want to take and get a trailer and get it on credit, to stop in and see one of us, stop here at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, or visit us online at www.wellers.com.
That's Terry, everybody. If you know Terry, he's been in the automotive industry for years, and now we're fortunate enough to have him joining our team here at Weller's. He's been here quite a few months now, so probably almost a year. So if you know Terry, come on in and say hello to Terry. Now, our next guest is Dr. T, Dr. Trillia, owner, operator of Peninsula Chiropractic Center. But today we decided to take a different approach to something that he's passionate about. Of course, it has to do with health and wellness and so on. And I'm going to go ahead and let him talk a little bit and tell us what it is you want to talk about.
Super. Well, as you well know, our company's always been dedicated to simply helping the world look better, feel better, and live longer, starting local, but we want to move global.
Okay.
So to that end, one piece that we speak of in your show and around the office lightly is about the fitness portion. Everybody's always talking about getting fit and what we need to do and what's the right exercise and so forth and so on. To that end, we purchased a company a few years ago, and we now have a company called the Aerobic Life Improvement Center.
All right.
Now, the term isoaerobic combines many different methods. The four major methods of exercise: isometrics, which is simply pressure against pressure.
Okay.
Isotonic, which is movement, i.e., let's say if you curl a weight.
Okay. Stretching.
Yes. Aerobic, which is the cardio. And then variable isokinetics, which is like the machines that you go into a gym and they're, whether you pull fast or slow, they're set at a weight and they'll go at the same speed.
Okay.
So variable
resistance.
Resistance.
Okay.
But the resistance is constant.
Okay.
So anyhow, I came across this company and I started working with them even before I got into chiropractic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so many, many years ago, I found out about this. And I remember the first meeting I went to in Atlanta, Georgia, and I said, wow, it'd be really cool to own that company someday.
Really?
Never dreaming that I would own that company someday.
Okay. All right.
So my wife and I went out to San Jose several years ago, California, and we knew the owners and we spoke with them. And we actually, how it started was we were doing a presentation for them to do another division in wellness with this isoaerobic system.
Okay.
And long story short, he was ready to retire. It was time for him to sell. And so it took several years, but we ended up buying the company, moving it from California here to Delaware.
Wow, that's kind of a good story.
We got started and took off very, very strong, and I went to the International Chiropractors Association, actually, and I said, I have this exercise system that's different, and I would like for the International Chiropractors Association to endorse this.
Okay.
They said, let's follow you for about a year, see what it does, see how we could fit it in. At the end of the year, long story short, I received a wonderful letter stating, in 85 years, we've only endorsed 5 products and programs. We're happy to announce we're going to endorse Dr. Trillia and the Aerobic Fitness Program. Well, of course, I'm very excited, but sometimes God has a sense of humor, and things changed a little bit, and we had the wonderful 100-year flood at that time.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
And
like the Nanticoke River flooded all the way
about
past your office.
Oh, yeah. Well, it passed it, but didn't miss it.
Okay, it included your office.
Included our office in that backyard behind me.
I remember that.
We had over 2.5 feet of water coursing through my downstairs. And so we lost a little over $450,000 worth of stuff at the time. So it gave us a temporary setback,
I would say. My goodness.
So anyhow, we've come out of that, and we're rebuilding, and we're doing a lot of different things. But what the science behind it, without getting a lot into it now, is proven because our concept has flown on Apollo 8, 9, and 11 missions.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And matter of fact, in the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C., the prototype of our product sits in the Air and Space Museum.
Really?
Yes. And the great thing about it is, again, everybody's looking at fitness. And when I first got into practice, my goal, my vision was to actually build a gym and have a gym as part of my office.
Hold on.
Okay.
Did you just say this device that you own the company for is on display in the where?
Air and Space Museum in
Virginia?
D.C., in Washington. Yeah, well, the Smithsonian right outside.
Yeah, really?
Yes. And
well,
it's again, I want to say...
That's impressive.
Well, it is. And we have actually, one of my staff many years ago thought that might be stretching the truth just a little.
Oh, okay.
So they went over and actually looked, and there it was, and they took a picture of it, and it's hanging on my wall in the office.
Okay.
So now, again, it's the prototype, so it can't legally say our name on it, but when you look at that and look at what we have, it's the same idea.
Isn't that kind of cool? Because they took this item in space.
Yes. What
and used
happened
it.
back in the early space age? What was happening is, as they were going in space, they realized exercise was critically important. And just as a side note, for those people who are not moving much at all, they took a group of astronauts and some of the most elite athletes there are, put them in total bed rest for 48 hours, just 48 hours.
Okay.
Now, here's guys that are great athletes, but at the end of 48 hours, they did biometric measurements, and like biceps and quads and all the major muscles started to atrophy in just 48 hours.
Really?
Yes. So, anyhow, that all done, that's why I was thinking this is kind of a cool program, because what they needed in space, it was kind of hard to get a universal gym in the Apollo space capsule.
Absolutely. Right.
So our device actually was originally designed as a fire escape, believe it or not, device, and I won't get into that now because of time, but the point is, the gentleman who owned the company then knew some people from NASA. They were looking for a program that could be designed for space. So we started looking at this apparatus we have, and the great thing, instead of a 3,000-pound piece of equipment, our piece of equipment weighs about 2.5 pounds, and I can put it in your briefcase. And I can duplicate almost everything you can do with a $10,000 Nautilus, $2,000 Bowflex, or a $650 Airdyne for this little 2.5-pound
really
program. Yeah, it's kind of impressive. And I, just back from Japan when I first found out about it, really in shape, really fit. And the real kicker was they told me we can get people in shape in 6 to 15 minutes a day. And I said, nah, that's not going to happen. So me, Mr. Know Everything There Was to Know, instead of just driving here, I flew to California to prove them wrong. In about 4 minutes, they destroyed me.
Really?
Yes, and happily they destroyed me. So I came back very impressed and started working with the company, blah, blah, blah. So anyhow, as I started looking now and moving up, and in practice, we wanted, again, to help people with their fitness. But I realized the statistics say that 90% of America will never set foot in a gym.
Okay.
Just won't. 80 to 90% is a very high statistic. But the average person does want to look better, feel better, live longer.
Absolutely.
They could care less if they can run a faster mile.
Right.
And so our goal was health. So I thought, man, if I can even just get people moving 6 to 15 minutes a day, this will be a great adjunct to what we're doing.
Good start.
And then our goal is to multiply that and create ice-aerobic life improvement centers across the country.
Okay.
So where we are presently is for those, because we combine all the 5 major factors of fitness: cardio, flexibility, muscle balance, endurance, and strength. There are lots of great pieces of equipment out there, but many of them just do one thing. Like weights are great for strength, but not so much for flexibility.
Okay.
Now, people always ask me, is my program the best program there is? I tell them no. To me, the best program is an hour and a half of using no equipment 3 to 4 times a week. Time is the thing for most of us.
Right.
They will not spend that much time. And just to show you, again, because of our time, we have everything, many of the guys aimed at athletes, which is great. Athletes need adjunct programs also, but they have the money and the time and all that to hire personal trainers and so forth. But we do have pictures of like the Golden State Warriors, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Minnesota Vikings using our system as an adjunct to what they do. So it can be used for athletes. But the beauty of it, and the reason I liked it, was because now I have a program. I can work out a 10-year-old kid. I can work out a senior. I can work out men and women. I can work out any 2 people together regardless of strength. So let's say you lift weights and you can curl 200 pounds, but I can only curl 50. We got one set of weights. Well, you got to do your reps. Mm-hmm. You have to take them off. Now I have to do my, this you can do instantaneously the way the system is designed.
Okay.
So any 2 people, or you can work out, individually on your own. We have a lot of people today that travel, don't like to use the gyms and hotels. In their room, this system is designed that in their room they can do the system.
Okay.
So what our vision is now is that we also have many people come to us with, who are not doctors but want to get involved in the health and wellness industry.
Right. It's on everybody's mind now.
It is. And because, again, the most important asset God gave you is you. Mm-hmm. And so we're not interested in making people better athletes, although our team can do that if that's what you're after. But helping the average person, as I've always promoted, 60 to 80 should be middle age. To get there, you have to start at some point and start helping yourself get there. And so most people can squeeze out 6 to 15 minutes a day, even in their busy schedule. So what we looked at doing is, number one, inviting people that hear this program to come to our office, and because they heard us on this program, and they have to say they heard us on this program, we would do two things. First of all, we'd give them a complimentary consultation and take them through the system, which is about a 30 to 40 minute program.
Really?
An $80 to $100 value, yes. And we would do that because they heard that. And then if the system is for them, and again, I promised my independent consultants in the field I would not compete with them.
Right.
But I will do also, because they heard this, a $75 discount on the program on top of the $100 evaluation if they chose that path.
So I need to help people understand what we're really talking about.
Okay.
In other words, because you're making an offer here now.
Yes.
That because we're not talking about chiropractic.
No.
We're talking about an exercise piece of
Yes.
equipment. Is that
So let's say you had no interest in chiropractic at all whatsoever, but you're interested in fitness. Yes, a fitness piece of equipment with a program designed for you.
all right? And you sell this piece of equipment.
Yes.
All right. Can we say a price or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
It full retails $369.
All right, but right off the bat, you just said you would knock $75 off. So
off
you're
that
below
price.
200,
Below 200. Yeah, below 300. Yeah.
Below 300. Okay, but setting a, if you don't want to buy one, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You're saying just come, give a call, of course, make an appointment.
Yes.
And you're going to take them through a 30-minute
just like they did
program.
I flew to California to do that. All they got to do is drive to my office
in Seaford.
And we'll take them through that 30-minute program.
Really?
And show them and take time with them to show them.
So you're
how
going to let
that
them
works.
come in, try the product, touch the product, use the product.
That's right.
Be instructed on the product.
Yes, because most people, it's unbelievable. First of all, 6 to 15 minutes a day, really, Dr. T, you've definitely lost it. Can't happen. And number two, it can't happen in that amount of time with that small piece of equipment. And I tell you, I don't care if you're a professional athlete or just started, I will work you out. I will destroy you, whichever one you want done. So,
I mean, but think about it. I don't know where else you can buy a piece of equipment that you actually can go and use it and try it with instruction and instructors for free. So all you got to do is call, same number?
Yes.
629-4344. 4344. 629-4344. You call, say, hey, I was watching Dr. T and Jim on TV or Facebook or on the stream or wherever you see us, and I'd like to take advantage of that offer. So you're saying at no charge,
correct,
they can make an appointment, come down, use this equipment. What do they wear, shorts or exercise
just
equipment or something?
sweatsuit or just something light.
And somebody's going to instruct them and walk them through it.
Walk them through show them the program, tell them a little bit of history.
And they can try it one time and leave and not buy
Never
anything.
see us again, thank you, and at least that they know about it and spread the word.
Okay. So, but if they want to buy one,
yes,
it would be $369 minus $75.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
They
But
get
you
the
don't.
evaluation,
There's no
charge.
pressure. This is
no
not
pressure.
Nobody's
going to
call them up. Nobody's
exactly.
Okay.
And Jim, I'd like to take one more step above that. The other reason why I'm really here, yes, we want to show people, but what I found is there's many people out there, like your yoga gal, and many people that are that like health and fitness and wellness,
that are already into it,
and may want an additional revenue stream,
something to offer their customers.
Yes, so we do have independent consultants right now, like one gentleman in Oregon. He orders probably 20 to 50 systems a month, and he markets it. We teach you how to do programs to small groups, to individuals. You could even do house parties for women who want to do just a little part-time thing, have an interest in health and fitness. We would train them. They could utilize our program. We teach them how to link it with what we're doing.
Now,
so we're looking for independent consultants.
Is
also,
this on a website or a face? Is there somewhere they can go to look or learn about this?
Right now, the best thing is they can call our PCC office, but we also have 302-628-3488, and that's 628-FIT, F-I-T-T.
Okay.
And then one of our people will take that person, direct them, depending on what they're looking for, we'll direct them to where they need to go or to meet with us. But that's why we don't sell it in a wholesale retail outlet, and we never will. Because when you see it on the shelf, you're going to say,
I have no idea what that is.
Or are you kidding me? This something this size is going to work me out?
Right.
No, it's not going to happen.
So it needs to be demonstrated.
It needs to be demonstrated. You have to pull
And that's
on
why
it.
this demonstration is free.
That's why it's free, to introduce people to it.
We should do a show where we let you demonstrate that with one of our people here.
We'll work Brooks out over there. I know he loves to be a demo guy. I heard he's mastering yoga already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
he did. He was quite entertaining.
I love it. So, yes. And we'll only do, we'll do the 6-minute program, Brooks. So we'll do a short version of that.
I should be able to last 6 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see.
So, again, in a nutshell, we're looking for, if people are interested in looking better, feel better, and living longer, and that's all their goal is, come take a look at what we have.
They have nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. And but if you're also interested in possibly becoming a consultant, adding it on to what you're doing, whether you're just have an interest in fitness and wellness and you don't have a degree in it, right up to if you're a PhD, it doesn't matter. Okay. We have programs for everybody available.
All right, 629-302 for those out of state.
Yes.
302-629-4344 if you're looking for something to add to what you do. If you're in the health and wellness thing, you can, I guess it's like, get involved and be a distributor or get them and resell them. But if you're just saying, I have no idea what this is,
that's right.
Yes, I want to exercise. I don't want to spend $600 or $800 on a treadmill or whatever.
That's right.
I want to try something. This is not going to cost you anything to try. It's not like you buy it, and if it don't work, you ship it back. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about you go to your office in Seaford,
yes,
and somebody is going to walk you through the program, and then you can leave.
Regardless of what level if you're 100 pounds overweight and you want to find a place to start, that's what we want to hit the average American person who wants to look better, feel better, live longer. But if you are an athlete and you want an adjunct program, we have that also.
Okay. I'm the athlete wanting to add an adjunct program.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We'll have you run a faster mile, Jim.
Right. All right. 629-4344.
Or 302-628-FIT. F-I-T-T.
302-628-FIT. All right, I'm going to let you go. If
yes,
that's
sir.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much for being on.
Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day. Thank you all,
right,
guys.
We'll see you. Okay, so we're going to do something, me and Colin are. We're going to take a break, but also Greg Ryan has arrived, and we're going to have a really neat demonstration for you after the 9:30 time frame. But we're going to take a break real quick, okay? Here we go.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, sir. Well, we expect to see you on Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. Bring your trailer, and we'll have it ready for you by probably noontime or so. Thank you. That's right, folks. Another customer of Weller's just took advantage of our trailer tune-up special. It's a great opportunity to get your trailer in here before spring and summer, get her tuned up and ready to go. It's a very good deal. A single axle trailer for $67.50 and a tandem axle for $130. What we're going to do is we're going to go over the bearings, repack the bearings, check for any problems with the bearings, spindles. We're going to check your tires, make sure the pressures are right in them, lug nuts are tight, put it all back together and make sure she's right. Check all your lights, and check your jack, make sure everything's working properly, safely on the road for you. It's just the greatest special in the world. We're getting a lot of phone calls right now for people coming in to get this done, so hurry up, get in, make it your opportunity to take care of that trailer before you have problems in the future. Thanks. And give us a call here at Bridgeville, 302-337-8228.
All right, everybody. That was Earl. For those that know Earl, that was Earl. And for those that don't know Earl, that was Earl. So come on into Weller's. We are open, 337-8228. If you've never been to Weller's Utility Trailers, please, I'm inviting you to stop by, say hello, take a tour of the showroom, and so on. Here's a freebie offer. Right this minute, we're going to try an experiment. Okay? So you got to really listen to me. But this is for anybody that's got something they want to promote, something they want to sell. If you own a used car lot and you got a used car close by, because you've got to do it real quick right now. This is a right now offer. You would go on Facebook with your phone or your tablet right now. In fact, you ain't even got to have something for sale. If you just want to try this as an experiment, whoever can do this and get through, we're going to let you on this show right now. You'll be live on TV. Go to your phone. Look up Colin Walls on Facebook. Colin Walls on Facebook, okay? You don't even have to be his friend to look him up. Go to Messenger, so you got to have Messenger. And then click on Messenger like you're going to message Colin Walls. But you're not going to type a message. There's a camera up in the right-hand top corner, and you go to that, and you click on it. And you're going to video to Colin Walls, and then we're going to put you right on TV right now. So we're looking for anybody that wants to try it. I don't care if you got something for sale, not for sale. If you just want to be our first experiment with this. Well, it's really not our first one because we've done it with some other people already. But if you'd like to be on TV and Facebook Live right this minute with us right here, right now, look up Colin Walls on Facebook. Go to Messenger, like you're going to send him a direct message, but you're not going to type it. In the right-hand top corner, there should be a little video camera. Put your finger on that, and it's going to call Colin, and you're going to video to Colin, and we're going to put you right on this show, right on TV. Now, if you got something you want to sell, we'll talk about that. If you got a business you want to promote, but if not, we're just looking for somebody to do this right now. Again, I'm going to walk you through it one more time. You go to Facebook. You look up Colin Walls, okay? And then you click on like you're going to send him a message, all right? So it's going to take you to Messenger. And then in the right-hand top corner, you're going to see a camera. I'm going to try to show you what it looks like. But we're just looking for somebody to do this real quick. And we're going to put you right on TV with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you've got something you want to sell, we're going to let you promote it. And if you don't, that's okay. So I'm on my iPad. I'm looking up Colin Walls right here. Here he is, everybody. This is Colin Walls, so you can see. And now I'm going to click on where it says message. That's coming up right there. And then up in the top right-hand corner, there's a video camera. I'm going to let you see it. It's a video camera up there, over here, somewhere. You click on that video camera. So we're looking for somebody to give this a try to show everybody how it works, because we're going to start selling ads in the middle of our Wednesday night show. So if you have something for sale, if you have something that you do, something you want to promote, and you want to try this, feel free to do it right now. This is your opportunity to get a free plug if you own a business, okay? So, again, that's what you do. My next guest is going to be Greg Ryan. We're going to be talking about some things that he does. And, well, I guess, Colin, we're going to talk to you here at 9:30, or go ahead with Greg. All right, Greg, we're ready for you, young man. So this is Greg Ryan, and he makes some interesting things, okay? And we had him on our other show, Live with Walls and Weller. And he takes mugs. He can make puzzles. He can print on a, I don't know what it's called, a little ceramic tile or something like that. So he can make a lot of different things, and he makes them almost instantly. Okay, so it's not like you got to mail it away and you wonder what you're going to get and stuff like that. So anyway, he's getting set up, but we're just about ready for him. So it's going to be very interesting because he's going to do something with a mug right here during the show to kind of show you what all he can do. So we're going to talk to him for just a couple minutes. So it's Greg Ryan, and he's going to offer a email address if you have any questions. That's where he steers everything to. Here's your microphone, Greg, and you need to talk right into it.
Yes,
so we're going to let you describe what we do and what we don't do. This is Greg Ryan, and he makes a lot of interesting things. So good morning to you, Greg.
Good morning, Jim. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for coming.
Everything is good.
You got quite a variety of stuff here, so let's try to hit them one by one. And what do you want to talk about first?
Well, we'll go with the smallest item.
Okay.
You can get dog tags with a picture.
Dog tags, okay.
Whatever you like on there.
Oh, let me see that. So you get the little chain and the dog tag thing. So if you had a picture and you wanted to put your dog's picture on there, or your car, or your house,
child,
or your child, or your grandchild, or whatever, you can do that. So keep that in mind. It's just simply a dog tag like that, and he can put a picture right on it. What kind of money is something like this?
We're talking $6.95 for that.
$6.95. That's kind of a nice little gift.
Yes, it is.
If somebody just had a baby or something like that, that would be kind of neat, because you'd always have a picture of what the baby looked like. As the baby grows, the picture changes.
Exactly. Now, you can do virtually anything that you can take a picture of, anything you can scan in, anything you can pull off the computer.
Okay.
You can put on any of these products.
Now, if you have any questions for Greg, we'll let you call in. It would be 337-7300 if you say, Greg, can you do blank blank? All right. What's the next thing?
And while people are calling in,
right.
I have two mugs here.
Okay.
I told you about one of them. You don't even know about the other one.
Right.
The first mug, or we'll give these away. I'm going to make
so we're going to have a giveaway. Is there a contest, or?
Well, they can call in, and we're going to have them try to guess what these are. They're
This is cool.
Nothing to do with the show.
All right, so here's the mug. And you're going to put it in that machine in a few minutes.
Yes, I am.
It's warming up?
Only
Hopefully.
takes seconds to warm up. I just do it.
So
right
anyway, if you... Well, hold on. What do they got to do? They got to guess what this mug is going to say, or it's going to...
Each one is different.
There's two of them.
There's two of them.
And what do they win?
One, I'll tell you, is something that everybody should be very proud of.
Okay.
The other one is something local.
All right.
Okay.
So you have to call and guess what's going to be on this mug, okay?
Right. Now,
all right.
Let's
Go
say
ahead.
this was a ceramic mug. You
Okay.
can see it's totally
Well, that's
blank.
plastic, right?
No, this is a metal one. It's travel mug.
Really? You
Yes.
can print on them?
I can print on this.
Okay.
And
all right.
let's say I printed it. There you go. You got a nice printing of a flag and an eagle.
Hold on, let me see
Already
that.
on there.
Is it like a sticker?
No.
No, it's not a
It's
sticker.
not a sticker at all.
What is it like?
It's a heat transfer.
Right inside the thing?
Yes.
Oh, read this.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
yeah.
all right. It's in the way.
Okay. What I do is I print with a very special printer and special ink.
Okay.
And we print it in reverse. Now, the way
That's
the camera
amazing.
shows is showing it the right way, but this is actually reversed.
Okay.
And we take it, we wrap it around the product. Now, these are already pre-wrapped. I set them up yesterday.
Okay.
For the show today. They get put into a heat press, which I have here off to the side.
Okay.
4 minutes. These are heated up. 5 minutes for the travel mugs. And your picture is on there permanently.
All right.
And the dishwasher is safe to some extent. The metal ones cannot go in the dishwasher because they have a pinhole in there for the insulation.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
they
all right.
cannot be dishwashered.
Well, let's focus on the products you
So-
have for sale.
Okay.
So, what else you got?
We have a jewelry box, a very small one.
Okay.
That opens up this way.
So, what do you do with it?
Same thing. This metal plate comes off.
Okay.
You put a picture on it, transfer it on there.
Is it too late to get something for Valentine's Day?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. mrgscrafts@yahoo.com. You can email me, send it to me, and we can arrange to get it to you.
MRGS
Crafts, CRAFTS @yahoo.com.
Okay. All right. What else?
So,
This is a little
okay.
tile.
A ceramic tile. It's a 4x4. We can get a 4x4, 6x6, or 8x10.
All right. So these are basically
Right.
what you're saying is if you've got a picture of something that means something to you, whether it's an animal or a car or a thing or a child or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you can put that picture on many different things.
Correct.
Which
Now-
would be a keepsake.
Now this can come as a tile. You can put rubber feet on it. You could use it as a small hot plate or
Okay.
a cup holder, not cup holder, but like for your coffee mug.
Okay.
Okay. It also comes as big as 8x10.
Okay.
And again, this is a photograph that was taken years ago down in Disney World.
Okay.
And as you can see,
Wow.
it's
That's quite a picture.
some color right in front of Disney World there. It was my son's high school marching band down there for their annual trip.
Okay. So these things last for quite a while. What a
Yes, they do.
keepsake, you know what I mean?
That's the thing. If you have,
Right.
I have somewhere. Oh, I guess I didn't bring it.
That's okay.
I have a picture of a baby.
Okay.
A newborn baby. You can do pictures of that in advance. Or not in advance.
How do
can
you
take
do
one.
a picture of a newborn baby in advance? The one that's with the sonogram?
You could do the sonogram, yeah. No, I'm saying you could do. I'm
just messing with
I
you.
said in advance and by mistake. Let's say the picture is 30 years old and you want to bring your child's picture onto a tile that's going to last forever. It's solid as can be. You can frame it or not
Okay.
frame it.
Excellent.
They can be
excellent.
again. They could be used as hot plates.
Okay.
I have
Very interesting.
multiple
Mouse
shapes
pads?
and sizes of mouse pads and or coasters.
All right.
Round, rectangular. Again, these are various prices ranging anywhere from about $4.95 up to $9.95.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be nice. A little mouse pad.
Right.
What a
Also-
great gift for your boss. A mouse pad with your picture on it.
Also, these coasters come in a cork backing with a hard
Okay.
surface.
Okay.
And they can be done round or square.
Okay.
And again, they can be used, for instance, let's say you have a bar at home and you want coasters, but you don't want the cardboard ones. You've got the nice cork backing
Okay.
ones that are nice and solid to wipe them off.
So, I mean, you can make mugs or anything.
Yes,
I mean, there's
I
just such a variety, all right?
So here's the first mug we're going to take. I'm going to put
All
it
right.
in while we're talking on the rest. Takes about 4
Okay.
minutes.
All
I
right.
wrap it with a little Teflon.
Okay. All right, so anybody wants to call in and guess, how are we going to do this? We're only going to take one or two calls. We're going to wait till it's done so we can unwrap it right in front of everybody, and we'll just
Right.
let you call, and if you guess, You win.
Well, they can call
okay.
now and guess what it is while it's cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 337-7300 if you want to do that.
With confirmation communions coming up, they can do something special with a cross.
Okay. That's
Same
very
principle.
nice.
This one you can have a lot of fun with. This one here is a cutting board.
Oh, that is kind of neat.
And the picture
could-
actually gets put on from the back.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, because it's clear.
It's clear. It's clear glass. It's 1995.
So if you don't like your
completed.
boss, you could put his or her picture
And then
on
you can
here.
cut onions on top of your boss's
Right,
head.
there you go.
Or the X.
Right. Or the X. Yeah.
So.
All right, and that's how you get a hold of Greg.
And
All right.
we can do puzzles.
The puzzles I like. I got some of those.
Yes, he did.
And I like them for my grandkids. They thought it was really cool. But it's more like a keepsake. Think about what it would be like 10, 15 years from now to have a little puzzle of your kids.
And this one happens to be the larger sizes for the younger.
Okay.
They come up to 95 pieces.
Okay.
And
okay.
that's a little harder to do because they're smaller
Yep.
pieces.
Okay.
Okay. And
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
My goodness.
This one happened to be an error I had
Okay.
made several years ago for the Boy Scouts 100th anniversary.
Okay. So you have an organization. You can do them.
Right. This
There's
was
how
for the
you get hold
local
of
Boy
them.
Scouts up
All
in New
right.
Jersey.
All right. 100 good turns for 100 great years.
Right. And then the
Okay.
backside was done with yacht service because that was what the Boy Scouts were promoting that 100th anniversary year.
Okay. All right.
So
Wow. So now the mug's in there cooking, right?
it is in there cooking.
So we're just saying if you want to call and guess what's going to be on the mug, you can do that, and you'll win the mug. If not, we'll figure out something else here.
Okay, and jewelry boxes. These come in 4x4, 6x6, 6x8.
Okay.
And they come in multiple colors. You got the light oak, you got dark oak, you got ebony. And again, comes with a tile. You choose the picture you want on there.
Okay.
That gets put in there and caulked in there. It's got a very
And
nice
that's that.
felt lining inside.
Right. What a nice keepsake.
Yeah, and again, it goes from $15.95 up to $24.95 depending on the size.
All right. Let's do this one next.
So, okay, and a wine box.
Wine box.
Okay, and you want to put any picture you want for an anniversary or a
What a great
wedding
gift.
or anything like that. You can. Yep. You got a bottle of wine, goes right inside,
Oh,
no
wow.
problem.
Okay.
You know, and you
What
can
a keepsake
It's a
that
very
would
nice
be.
keepsake.
All right.
And same thing, you know, an anniversary, I say, because this was a sample I did for a anniversary for my cousins,
Okay.
and it was my first one I ever did. So
What is that?
This is just a canvas bag with a wine bottle
Okay.
inside. It's
All right.
it's a wine bag.
Okay.
Same principle, but since I did this one, I now have a process where I can get the picture enhanced, and it will come out a little more black and white rather than greenish as this one shows to
Okay.
be.
I can see that. Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
there is a different process now.
Okay.
Just switching back to this jewelry box, I forgot I had the completed tile. You can get a better idea.
Okay.
Completed tile with it. So you can put anything on there. And again,
All
it can be
right.
scanned, it can be taken off the internet, it can be taken with camera. And actually, the second mug was taken with a camera locally.
All right. So here's how you get a hold of Greg. All right. MRGS Crafts. MRG Crafts at yahoo.com if you have any questions, any interest, anything like that. Before he unwraps this mug, I'm going to make it real easy. If anybody would like to win this mug, what are we going to do? Just have them give us a call and tell us, what would they tell us? His email address.
There you go.
There you go. Be the first person to call right now and give us his email address, and you win this mug. How about that? All right? I like the idea of guessing what's on it. 337-7300. If you want to call right now, you have a chance of winning this mug. Okay? So, Greg, what else do we have? We only got a couple minutes left. Is there anything else we need to tell people? Or
There is.
No?
This is my catalog right here that has products, all the products that my supplier can get me, and I have other suppliers if I have to. But
So many things available.
I can do lunch pails, I can do the mugs, I can do phone cases, and that's become the biggest thing is the phone cases.
All right. Can people email you a picture? Hold on
Yes,
just
they
a
can.
second. All right, I'm turning on the yellow mic. I've got a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I am, Jim.
How are you today?
All right.
Are you watching us?
Yes, I am.
And how are you watching us?
I'm on Weller Does Delmarva.
Oh, okay. All right. And what do you think of this stuff that Greg has?
That's however he's doing that is amazing to me.
It is amazing because when you touch it,
and it seems like since it's not just pasted on there, it's going to last a lot longer than some sticker type deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's also not painted on, such as a silk screen would be. This is an ink transfer. It's called sublimation ink. It's a solid, turns to a gas, blends into a coating on the product, and turns back into a solid again. So the color is transferred into the item.
Wow. So are you calling to win this mug?
Yeah.
You have to tell us what his email was.
It's mrgscrafts@yahoo.com.
Wow, very good. And here's the mug you're going to win. We're going to do you a solid.
That's right up Paul's alley, too.
Yeah, that is right up your alley, Paul.
Yeah, it is. Yes, sir.
And this is the way the
God bless
product.
America.
Yeah.
This is the way it started out on a paper, and it's now transferred onto the mug. It's still, some of it still stays on the paper, as you can see, but the majority of it goes into the mug.
Well, isn't that nice, Paul?
I was going to say, that's a great photo.
Yep. Now, I'm going to tell you something you can get for your, I believe you have a daughter, is that right?
Yes, I do.
I'm going to tell you, I got some of these puzzles from Greg before Christmas. They're really neat. They're only like $9.95, and they even come with a box with the picture on the box. But what a keepsake. In other words, take a picture of her, and you can even email it to Greg or get up with Greg, and he prints it on a puzzle. But you imagine having that 10, 15 years from now?
Oh, yeah. I look at some of the photos that on my computer that whenever it's resting, her photos come across from when she was a baby, and me and my wife look at those things and we're just amazed.
Yeah. Wow.
She's 7 years old now, and look back at those photos. Yeah.
So where did time go? Well, listen, we're gonna have the mug here at the store. You could stop in and pick it up sometime. Is that okay?
That's great.
All right.
Thanks
and
a lot, Tim.
thank you. Have a good weekend. Okay.
You too.
Bye-bye.
And we have we still have one more mug cooking right now, about another minute and a half.
Okay.
And they can call and guess on that as well.
Okay. So what do they need to do now? Let me think. What's another contest idea? Okay. Tell me, how much was the puzzle? How much is the puzzle? Be the first person to call and tell us how much the puzzle was. And you can't be somebody that's already just won. So I'm just saying, and you will win the other mug. Okay? And we're going to have it out in just a second. In closing, Paul was the winner, wasn't he? Did you write his name down? Thank you, Paul, for calling. But in closing, Greg, I'm going to put this back up one more time. Anyway, you have to send him an email if you have a question or want to order something or something like that. And but he has all kinds of products. Real good guy. Very interesting. These are keepsakes, and they're interesting stuff. But I want to say, if you're the first person to call and tell me how much the puzzle was, you will win the next mug, okay? And then we're going to be out of time. So hold on. I got to turn on the microphone. Here we go. Are you there?
Yes.
How are you today?
Hi.
What do you think of all these things he has?
Great. How are you today?
Do you remember how much the puzzle was?
I believe it was $9.98.
You're close enough. $9.95. $9.95. And how are you watching the show? Oop, I lost her. All right, call me back. She'll call me back. But anyway,
Here's what you won. Don't touch it, Jim. It's 400
very
degrees.
hot. Okay.
This was taken with a cell phone, and I just added lettering to it.
Really?
It was taken, as you can notice, there's snow, so it was only taken a couple of weeks ago. My wife took it with her cell phone.
Isn't that something? So it really doesn't have to be a high-resolution picture.
Well, I can upgrade the dots per inch on the computer.
All right, here she is back.
She's back, okay.
I lost you.
Yes.
I had a question. How are you watching the show?
I'm watching located on 204 Wellers does Delmarva.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And do you watch often, or is this your first time?
First time.
First time. Well, you won this mug.
It handles cool.
Okay. Can you see it?
First time. Well, you won this mug. Just a minute, yes.
All right. So you are the winner. Rehoboth Beach, 2017.
All right, so you are the winner.
All right. And do you know where Wellers is in Bridgeville?
I can't hear you.
Can you turn down your TV?
Oh, okay.
Or go in another room?
Just a minute.
All right. Or go in another room, either one.
Okay.
All right. It should get better. Basically, you're getting feedback from the TV.
Right.
All right. So all I was going to tell you was the mug will be here at Wellers in Bridgeville, and you can pick it up here in the next week or so. Is that okay?
Thank you.
We need your name, ma'am. We need your name.
It is Retta Clifton.
Retta Clifton.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you. And you said this is your first time watching the show?
Oh, no, I'm the first watching this one, but oh no, I watch it.
Okay. How do you like the show?
Great.
Do you wish we had more energy?
You're doing all right.
All right. Thanks a lot. And have a good weekend, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. There was the other winner, Greg. We are out of time. I'm going to thank you for being on. Where's your little website thing? Let me hold it up one more time. So it's not really a website, but it's an email address. MRGS, Mr. G's.
Mr. G's Crafts at yahoo.com.
I don't know why I struggle with it.
And
Mr. G's Crafts. So you have to send Greg an email, and he'll get up with you, and you can buy some of these things off him. I'm just telling you, I've known Greg for a while. He's a good man. He'll do you right. He'll treat you right, and these are really neat keepsakes.
And in the near future, I will have MrG's.com, MrG'sCrafts.com on the website.
All right. We're going to let you go. Me and Colin got a couple things to talk about because we're going to try and experiment if it's at all possible. No? Okay, we're not going to try it. He said, nope, it's not going to work today. All right. Well, I want to talk one more time about Wellers Utility Trailers because we are open. And today our goal is 11 trailers. But, as I get these phone calls, I really appreciate the audience. So if there's anybody that would like to comment about Walls Service Center or Wellers Utility Trailers or our show, we're going to let you call and just chit-chat with us, okay? But when you call, you got to remember, you got to turn the volume down on whatever device you're watching or listening to us on, or else we get this feedback. Is that right, Brooks?
Yes.
Feedback.
Hey, at least it's not
All
bandwidth this time.
It's not bandwidth. But Brooks is going to be in sales today.
Yes.
We really want to sell some trailers. Had a really nice day yesterday. The weather is wonderful. So if you're thinking about a trailer, come on into Wellers. We do take trade-ins. We offer financing. We're easy to deal with. We've been in business now 43 years. And we give you good service before the sale, during the sale, after the sale. And we would just like the opportunity to meet you. Now, we not only sell trailers. What are some other things we sell, Brooks? Something I haven't mentioned in a while or whatever.
We sell sheds. We sell carports.
Now, the sheds. I saw a video the other day you guys made of the sheds. Now, we're talking about sheds, Amish-made sheds that include delivery and setup.
That's correct.
But you can get them with vinyl on them and then brickwork on the front.
Oh, yeah. And you can get real brick or real stone or vinyl stone. So it really just depends on the look that you want to accomplish.
But then, like different windows,
Yeah.
doors,
Yeah, there's
a loft
different doors.
inside,
There's a
shelves.
workbench, shelves. I mean,
Wow.
there's just a lot of different options, a lot of different sizes. So we can pretty much get you into anything you're looking for when it comes to.
And do we really have 50 sheds out here on the ground?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, we have a variety of out there. And like we said, different colors, different sizes, different.
What if somebody's in
materials.
one of them HOAs, homeowners association, and it needs to have a certain roof pitch or something like that?
We can accommodate that as well. They just need to come in with their specifications.
And we've had
are.
some people that where they live, we couldn't maneuver the shed, so they build it on site.
Yeah, that, and there's a couple different options. You can get it built on site,
Okay.
or if you have, let's just say you have an opening that the shed will fit through, but the vehicle pulling the shed might not be real easy to get through. They have a dolly that they can lift it up with.
It's called a mule.
Yeah, and get right in through those smaller openings, so they're not having to maneuver or take the truck through your yard or whatever.
Anything stick in your mind on a shed we've sold that was very interesting?
Oh wow, there's so many.
Okay.
Some of the nicest ones that I've seen have the real stone on the front, with like a beige
vinyl siding,
or actually the painted siding with the stone looks really good. This vinyl siding looks good too, but I really like the vinyl on vinyl.
Okay.
With the real stone with the painted siding with like a weatherwood type shingle, which is like a brownish beigeish color. Really classy looking. And then you can get the doors with windows in them. There's an option called a transom window, which basically is like a row window at the top of the door. So real nice, it lets some light in. It looks good, but it's not like a door full of windows.
So lots of options.
Absolutely.
And we pride ourselves on being about 10% less than everybody else.
Absolutely.
Okay. And we go outside and talk to you. We don't just stand inside and point to them and stuff like that.
Yep.
Trailers, are going to try to sell some trailers today.
Absolutely. Come
I'm
and ask
looking
for
to
Brooks.
buy some trailers today. So if you own a used trailer, we'd love to buy it from you. You just bring it on in. We'll write you a check, and you'll be on your way. Is that right?
Pretty much.
Is it that simple?
Yeah, the VIN number needs to match the trailer, and the name of the title needs to match your
this
driver's
legal
license.
legal department. If it's not legal, it's insurance.
Well, I just don't want them to go take somebody's trailer and bring it in and expect to get paid for it.
Okay, yeah. You have to have a title. Here's the big thing. The title needs to be in your name. We get so many people that bring trailers in here, and the titles will say it's in the name of Colin Walls. And they'll say, well, I bought it off of Colin, and I just never put it in my name. Well, that's called title skipping. And we're not allowed to take part in that, and we'd have to make the check out to Colin Walls. Well, no, they don't want us to do that. Well, then we don't really know if they own the trailer or not, because possession of a trailer does not mean you own it. Okay, that should have been a trailer trivia question. Possession of a trailer, possession of anything doesn't mean you actually legitimately own it.
Yeah, remember that one for maybe next week.
Yeah, that's a good one. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers, Wellers.com on the web. Please get some of them Weller's discount cards and give them out. Now, was there anything else? I don't want to cut you short. I've got a few minutes left. So was there anything else, Mr. Ritter?
I think we covered it well. Just come on in and ask for Brooks. I'll be over there in about 15, 20 minutes, and
Okay.
I'll get you taken care of.
You've done a good job today. We did really, truly miss you last week.
Thank you.
And I like the set list and so on. Now, Colin, we made this offer for Wednesday night, so we're going to really legitimately do this.
I think so,
The
yeah.
$25 thing. That's a heck of a deal.
It is.
You can't buy a radio ad for about $25, right? Or an ad, in a classified section or something. I mean, so you're saying on Wednesday night, live with Walls and Weller.
Yes.
So this is for anybody, whether you sell Avon. We need those mugs left here, Greg. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't see them over there. I just didn't want you to take them, and the people come in today. Anyway, that was our friend Greg Ryan. He's done a great job. But we're going to do this thing on Wednesday night. We're going to try it. All right?
All right.
So what we're saying is for $25, okay, for $25, you go to Facebook, look up Colin Walls, go to Messenger, and you're going to, we'll tell you how to do it during the show.
Yeah, we'll do all that. We'll figure out how to do it
But we
ahead
want
of time.
you to put your thinking cap on. So if you're watching this show right this minute and you say, well, who qualifies for this offer? It would be anybody. Let's say you're a handyman. Let's say you do electrical work. Let's say you do heating and air. Let's say you put down carpet or tile floors or painting or anything. You can, I guess they can't be a mechanic and they can't sell trailers.
Right.
Okay.
There's the only two
There's where we draw
disqualifiers.
the line, okay?
And you can't have your own TV show.
Correct. Or production studio that does audio and visual.
Right.
There's a few things. We don't want to create our own competition, okay?
Right.
But anyway, what we're saying is on Wednesday night, we're going to do this at least one time. We may do it more. $25, okay? Very cheap. You're going to get a minute or two, maybe 3 of our time.
If you're interesting, you could get a little more.
Right. If you're interesting, you could get a little more. But let's say you got a restaurant and you're
that's
having
a good idea.
a special, that night or the next day. Or
Show us the chef putting it together.
My
That would be
gosh,
great.
Think about that. So you got to start thinking. I keep looking at the TV. You got to put your thinking cap on and say, what can I do with this? But let's say you got something for sale, like a car or a boat or a four-wheeler, and you want to show it. You want to show it to 500 or 1,000 people. this is what we're giving you the opportunity to do. We're giving you the opportunity to show this to 500 or 1,000 people or 300 people or 2,000 people, however many people are watching the show, or by the weekend, the number just keeps growing.
Right.
So we're just letting you know it's going to cost you $25, all right? American money. All right, $25, pretty cheap.
That
to be
is,
honest with you.
Yeah, that is pretty cheap.
I mean, if anybody's ever bought a radio ad or a classified
ad, even.
yeah, or a classified
in
ad,
the newspaper nobody reads anymore.
Right. So $25 is what we're saying, and we're going to get you on the show visually, just like you see us right here and right now, live with Walls and Weller. So go right now and like the page called Live with Walls and Weller. Find the area where it says click on for notifications, so you'll know when the show goes on. And we're going to give you that opportunity. I don't know if we're going to do it a lot because we're going to see how it goes. Okay? Because if it took up the whole show, it wouldn't be worth it at $25. But
right, but
we're going to take a look at it.
I think this is something innovative. You cannot get it anywhere else.
No,
besides Live
and
with
you can't
Walls
get
and Weller.
us anywhere else.
Yeah.
Okay? So
sorry about that.
Sorry about that. But anyway, we're just letting you know that $25. All right, we're about out of time. I want to thank you for watching Weller Does Delmarva. This is a weekly show. Were you going to say something?
I was going to say 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
2 minutes.
But thank you for watching the show. I do welcome feedback. I mean, all the feedback I ever get is people say, I never seen a guy talk so much with his hands and his mouth. So that's me, okay? They said I'm flipping through the channels, and bing, all of a sudden, there you are just waving and flailing and stuff like that. So I just want to thank you for watching the show, Weller Does Delmarva. I want to thank the people that support the show every week. We sell ads, and they're not the cheapest out there, and we appreciate their support. This thing costs money to make happen, and we thank them. Thank you to Colin Walls and Colin Walls II and the Catch It Live crew and Brooks Ritter over there, and especially Bob Backman and WRDE and Delaware 105.9 and Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook and everybody else.
He's watching right now, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure. So thank you to everybody that helps make this thing happen, and Brandon gets up early and comes in also. So it's a good show. Weller's is open. Walls and Service Center is open today till noon, and we're just about out of time. So Live with Walls and Weller. You want to come to church and see me tomorrow morning? I'm at Eagle's Nest. So in other words, 9:30, 6:30 tonight, 9:30 tomorrow morning. Other than that, I'm almost out of time.
Yeah, you got just under a minute left.
Just under a minute. Brooks, did you have anything else you wanted to say, or anything else I need to know from you?
No, I think you did a great job today. And
Thank you very much.
Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Does Colin want to say anything over there? Colin II? Say hi, honey. Hey.
I like how you ask Brooke, is there anything you want to say? And first thing he says is no, and then he goes on to say a bunch of other things. No, I have nothing to say.
The customer's
Except,
saying no, I don't want to buy that trailer. And then he follows it with, would you like to buy that trailer? No. And how would you like to pay for that? He says, that's the next thing he says. Like,
you should have been a part of one of our conversations yesterday. He was looking at a trailer, and he's like, well, maybe in
10 seconds.
April. And I'm like, yeah, it's better to ask I've
Anyway.
messed up. Back to you.
right.
I put the pressure on with 10 seconds.
Permission.
Here we go.
Yes.
2
Happy
seconds.
Valentine's Day, everybody. Yes. It's Tuesday. Don't forget. And all the
You're
gifts
done.
you need are here. Goodbye.